KO debate series. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
Yo, what's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy KO. It's your boy Knockout. KO 86, Knockout 86, Knockout Boxing 86, KO Boxing, whatever you want to call me. I'm here. I'm live. We back. Welcome to another episode of Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Share this video if you have a social media. Share it on your YouTube. Share it on your Instagram. Share it on your Twitter. Share it on your TikTok. Let everybody know where we are live talking about the best boxing talk on YouTube, on the planet. And also, please show your support for the channel in the super chat or the Cash App. You can hit that Cash App. It's $ Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Y'all see it right there. It's in green. Right under my avatar, $ Knockout Boxing 86 TV. And you can also hit that super chat. It's right there, that $ button where you are leaving a comment as we speak. And also, please, y'all know the standard. For me to get to work, we got to get to 100 likes. So start running the likes up so YouTube can get these notifications out. So people can see that we live, they can come in the building, and we can get to work. Let's see who we got in the building so far. Shout out to Tim Carey, not Jim Carey. 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you, Tim Carey. We got Emmanuel Carter, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. We appreciate you, Emmanuel Carter. We got my dog Trap Band 337, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. We appreciate you, Trap Band. Shout out to my dog So Glow, 1-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing, because when you drop $1, they won't even let you say nothing. Let's scroll up and see who else is in the building. And let's get to it. Brim in the building. We don't care. KO, let me know that you care about Tank Davis more than you care about the sport of boxing, without letting me know that you care about Tank Davis without caring about the sport of boxing. The very first comment lets it be known that you do two things. Number one, you have a different standard for Tank than you have for any other boxer in boxing. Number two, it's all about criticizing one fighter and not criticizing because you want to see the sport move forward. Oh, we gonna cook y'all today, and it's gonna be easy work. All things in the building. Brother Huey Q, Trap Man, what up again? Emmanuel Carter, becoming a member to the channel to go with the 5-piece. We appreciate you, big dog. Thank you so much. Enjoy that membership, because we've been on the road with our picks. We got Awesomer in the building. Mike Moss, Mr. Bono, Dank Father, Lee Jackson. I mean, everything is going to be facts, Dank Father. You know how we operate over here. Lee Jackson, Terrell Jackson, Kiro Black, Humble Quan, Brandon Broussard, Stanley Davis, SBG, Mello, Crucial Content, OG Victor, Don Bowling, Marshawn West, Zwap, Kevin King, Rodzilla Jones, Million Films, Junior Francois, what they call him, Slogan 1, E-Double, Boxing with 2-4, Soul Glow, Thomas Hill, what up? Isaiah WYD, what's happening, bro? Ted's 305, Jump It 210, what's cooking, KO? Me. So we're comparing Anthony Joshua to Tank. Oh no. I would never compare those two. Never in a million years. We're going to talk, though. We're going to get there. We got Cam J in the building. What up, Cam J? Salute, bro. Ohio. Y'all go subscribe to the homie Cam J. Yes, sir. Isaiah WYD being a member for 6 months. I bet you can't make it a year. I bet you can't make it a whole year. He say, loving my membership. We ain't missed yet. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Best membership on YouTube boxing. OG, Walk on Water. What's happening with you? TJ Donald, what's good? In the building boxing. In the building boxing, in the building. What up? You saw what just happened? I got to go handle that. Brian Norman, quoting the interview that's up on the zone. I saw it. Y'all go watch it. Check it out. It's a good interview. Brian Norman Jr. talking that ish on the zone. Kendra Scott is in the building. What's up? Everybody, please run the likes up. I'm ready to get this camera on. I'm ready to get to work. I'm ready to get the camera on. I'm ready to get to work, man. While I'm waiting, sidebar. Richard Hitchens got called out by Frank Martin. He said everybody won't fight him. Richard Hitchens, you ain't no name, bro. And if people want to fight you, that's because they looking at the IBF champion at 140 pounds. Is probably the easiest lick. It's probably the easiest lick at the damn weight division as a champion. People had an option between you and Gary Antoine Russell and Subriel Matias and Timalifu Lopez, and they want to become champion. Who you think they gonna pick? Darnell Shaver, what up? Spence, what up? If people are looking at the 140-pound division, if Frank Martin, who just got put to sleep violently by Gervonta Tank Davis back in 2024. If he's looking to come back and he's going to call out a champion, and he's looking at Timalifu Telefimu. Oh, Cam J did an interview. I know it was great. I don't even know who he was interviewing. I'm going to go check it out, though. Who did he interview? Hold on. Did y'all talk about y'all scrolled up? Let me go over to his channel. Congratulations on whatever interview that was. I'm sure it was great. I got to go watch it. I'll make some content on that shit. Let me see who my brother was interviewing over there. Let me go see who he was interviewing over there, man. PBC director Kenneth Bohari. Oh, I gotta watch that shit. Yeah, we gotta go learn ourselves something. That's fire. That's fire. Oh yeah, I'm gonna learn myself something. Yeah, I'm gonna learn myself something over there. I'm gonna check that out. We making content on that. You will be shouted out. As always, I am not these other fake, you know what I'm saying? I am not these other fake people on YouTube. I am going to shout you out when I use some content that you have provided for the people. Oh yeah, you're gonna get a shout out 100%. Shout out to my dog Cam J. We're gonna check that out. Y'all expect to see that tomorrow. We got 110 people in the building. Can we get the likes up? I'm just trying to turn my camera on. I'm just trying to work, man. I can't work for less than 100 likes though. My brain don't work with boxing talk for less than 100 likes, man. Dank, I see you already trying, bro. I'm gonna get there. Y'all not gonna be able to run from this, okay? Cause y'all are full of shit. Marshawn West, what up? You goddamn haters are full of shit, man. Niggas couldn't stand Tank Davis versus Jake Paul, but it's okay that AJ is fighting him. Y'all some fucking y'all some goddamn y'all some damn hypocrites, man. I bet KO can't go a whole stream without talking about Devin Haney. I'm gonna talk about him because you brung him up. I'm gonna talk about him because you brung him up. Yep. I hope he get his ass knocked the fuck out. How about that? And I hope everybody there's liars that support him. I hope they go away too, right with his ass. Yep. I hope he get knocked the fuck out. And I hope every content creator that lies on his behalf, I hope they go the fuck away too. The ones that tell the truth, that talk real boxing, stay around. But you lying ass niggas, I hope you go away too. Trap Band being a member for 6 straight months. He said, I bet 50 push-ups I make it to a year, KO. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. Zoomverse, what up, man? Go subscribe to the homie Zoomverse. I'm just waiting on the like, Zoomverse. Not a single Tank fan I talk to like that fight, nigga. You just come in trying to argue. Sit your ass down. Nigga just turned 30, still acting like he 21, man. Nigga, you 30 now. Stop acting like you 20. You gotta argue. You want to be contrarian and argue every day, nigga? Every day you want to argue. You want to push it in the chat to get my attention every time I'm live, bro? You can't never just sit back and enjoy the show. You gotta talk shit every day. Must be a crazy, miserable existence, bro. B-Dog, what up? Joe Cole, what up? But I fuck with Jalen though. You just a contrarian ass argumentative. You just love to get cooked by KO. LeBron Jones, who? LeBron Jones, what up, bro? Okay, maybe I misquoted you, Dank Father. Maybe I got you confused with somebody, but you and Jalen, y'all in the same boat. You niggas argue so much, I just think that you disagree with everything I say because that's what you usually do. You know what I mean? But then that would be you doing it. that would be you doing that shit, though, because the one fight that you supposed to hate is the one you like. Nigga, you's a boy. The one Tank fight you supposed to hate is the one you like. He said, get ready for them push-ups. Man, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. The one nigga, the one time you supposed to be like, man, I can't stand that fight. That's the one you like. Nigga, Ty, what up, Ty? Josh say this is going to be a fun show. Ain't they all, my brother? Ain't they all? I be speaking facts. Man, you going to make me do a whole video just talking about you and pulling up your comments. Oh, man. That shit wild, man. 125 in the building with 77 likes. Can 23 people hit the like button? Real talk, though. 125 minus 77 is like 38, 39, 40, some shit. I'm really short by 40 likes. If you had to guess, was Paul close to 195? I don't know, and I don't care. I'm just trying to figure out why the fuck the outrage for AJ versus Jake Paul ain't the same as Tank Davis versus motherfucking Jake Paul, because AJ got way more advantages over Jake Paul than Tank did. But let me not go there just yet. Let me not give away the farm just yet. Boy, I'm about to flame you niggas. You hypocritical, lying ass. Bro, y'all gotta be the most hatingest, fake, soft, fraudulent people, from content creators to reporters to fucking to fans. Bro, y'all some of the fakest boy, what? This nigga AJ got way more advantages over Jake than Tank had over Jake. But y'all like this fight for AJ. Couldn't stand Tank getting it though. Let me know you niggas is haters without letting me know you niggas is haters. We gonna get there though. Danetta 27, what's up? We're gonna get there. We gonna work. I'm gonna slow roast you niggas. I'm about to put y'all in the goddamn crock pot and set your ass to 6-hour cook. I'm putting your ass in the goddamn smoker and I'm setting the temperature at 225 degrees and I'm about to do you niggas like a brisket all night long. All night long, nigga. And make no mistake about it, I hope Anthony Joshua knock it down, head off his shoulders. Teach, what up? Night Rider say, so is Shakur gonna stay and help Jake for this fight, or was it just because it was Tank? You know it was just because it was Tank with it hating, jealous, envious ass, lying ass. I don't see how he got any fans. We gonna talk. You too damn real to be a damn Shakur fan. Come on over. Come on over, man. Teach, because your boy is out here delusional. Brashley, what up? I'm just waiting on the likes to get to 100. There's 140 people in here, but I can't seem to get 100 likes. Stop hate watching my shit. Stop sneak watching my shit. Stop hating my shit looking for anti-knockout boxing 86 TV content. Let me go see what Knockout say. I can't come up with no ideas on my own. Let me see what Knockout say about this Jake Paul and AJ situation so I can go make videos about what he said, and I'm just going to say the opposite of what he said. Yeah, stop hate watching my shit and hit the like button. $91. We need 9 people to hit the like button. Yeah, KO about to be talking about the hot topics tonight, so I'm going to go listen to what he say about Boots. I'm going to go listen to what he say about Shakur. I'm going to go listen to what he say about Tank and AJ and Jake, and then I'm going to drop my videos tomorrow. I can't really have a thought unless KO give it to me first. William Old School, what up? Big Dog Willie, what up? I think they both put his ass to sleep. I think they both knock him out. AJ might just do it in one punch. Tank just accumulative will just whoop his ass. He can't fuck with neither one of them, though. I'm going to get there, though, bro. That's not the main thing. I got a lot of other shit I'm going to talk about. I'm just waiting on y'all to run these lights up, though. I'm trying to get to work. Y'all won't even let a brother get to work. Y'all won't hit the damn like button. Push the button. 97. Jake and AJ might be big, but they gonna have a fucking time issue because all the AJ fans is in motherfucking the UK. They gonna have to stay up till 4, 5, you know what I'm saying, 3, 4 in the morning and shit. So that's gonna fuck their numbers up. But we'll see how it go. 105 likes. Let's get to work. Let me get the camera on, man. Shit, what's up with y'all, man? How everybody doing, man? How everybody doing, man? Hope everybody all right. Hope everybody good. Hope everybody chilling. Let's talk some boxing. First up, I seen Manny Pacquiao in the gym. I was looking at a World Boxing News article. WTF Media, what's up, homie? I was looking at a shout out to Big Dog Willie with the 2 pieces super chat. I'm confused. So you saying Jake duck Tank for AJ? Nigga, I ain't said what I'm saying yet. I ain't said what I'm saying yet. How can he duck Jake? How can he duck Tank for AJ when AJ wasn't on the table for him? He ducked Tank. He found a way out because I believe your boy might have been whooping his ass in sparring. I believe Ray Ford might have been whooping his ass in sparring. And he was mad that Tank Davis wasn't promoting the fight. So he used Tank Davis' civil court issues as a way out. AJ wasn't even on the table, so how the fuck could he duck duck Tank for AJ when AJ wasn't even an option? Now, Manny in the gym training, but who the fuck is he training for? You got the Mayweather damn shit that he was supposed to be fighting in January. If he fighting in January, it's November the 12th. When y'all gonna announce the shit, right? The Rolly Ramiro shit might have fell through. We don't know what the hell is going on with Tank Davis. We know Manny want a big bag and a big payday. Here is what I hope. I hope Manny just fights Floyd Mayweather. I don't want to see Manny Pacquiao fight anybody that is fucking of this era, bro. I'm tired of these old ass dudes fighting these young ass dudes. I don't want to see Virgil versus motherfucking Earl. I don't want to see Boots versus motherfucking Jermall. I don't want to see Manny versus Rolly. I don't want to see Manny versus Tank. I don't want to see Manny versus Barrios rematch. I don't want to see none of that shit. Manny Pacquiao need to be fighting Floyd Mayweather in a rematch, or he need to be doing the exhibition, or he need to sit the hell down. Shout out to Dundrick with the membership for 25 months. He been a member for over 2 years. I bet you can't make it to 3 though. I bet you can't make it to 3. He says the return of the hitman. Salute, KO. My one Jermall Charlo fan left. My dog Dundrick is in the building. Right? So it's time for y'all to announce some shit. Because Manny's supposed to be coming back in January. What the fuck is going on with the rest of that card? Right? What the fuck is going on with Fundora and Thurman, bro? George Gordon, what up? What's going on? What are we doing? Premier Boxing Champions. What are we doing with Manny, man? Marquis with the 2-piece. No Biscuit in the Super Chat says, troll the troll. What the fuck is Brittle Hands doing? Hoping that Team Alifu takes that fight is what he's doing. Figuring out how the fuck KO is going to cook his ass today is what the fuck he is doing. Figuring out what the hell going on with Team Alifu and will Turkey be able to get that fight for him, or does Turkey even want to make that fight for him? That's what Shakur Stevenson is doing. You know what he won't be doing? Going back to Jake Paul camp to help him for Anthony Joshua. That's what he won't be doing. Right? That's what he won't be doing. Now, and then just real quick, I ain't seen Netflix or Jake Paul, the MVP, announce the shit. Just hold tight on AJ. Because either AJ is selling his soul and he has promised not to knock Jake Paul the fuck out, or that fight is not happening. One or two things. Either he's selling his soul and he like, I promise I won't knock you out. Just give me the payday. Or I don't think Jake Paul fighting him because Anthony Joshua will fuck him up. But we'll see what happens. We're going to get there. KO just getting here. What you think about Virgil? I'm going to get on Virgil Hellman in a minute. All right, I got you. We talking about Virgil a little bit later in the show. So just to let y'all know, Manny back training. Expect a Manny Pacquiao announcement soon. Here's what I will say, though. The fact that he's showing posts and he's training right now and he's letting the world know he's training, that Mayweather April shit might be capped. Because that's a long-ass camp. If he start training in November, 46 years old, he not doing the camp from November, December, January, February, March, fighting in April. Nigga, that's a 5-month camp. So the fact that he's training would lead me to believe that he's still either coming back in January, as initially reported, or they may have pushed the fight back to February. And that means Rolly is on the table. And that means other active fighters that are, you know, that he would be looking to fight could be on the table. I don't know how real the Mayweather shit is, because you mean to tell me Mayweather about to fight Manny and Mike Tyson in the same year? That'd be the fucking Twilight Zone, but anything is possible. However, with him starting training right now, look for Manny to be making a return sooner rather than later, and not all the way in April. Otherwise, he wouldn't start training this early. So that's just something for y'all to think about. Moving on from Manny Pacquiao, Ryan Garcia versus Mario Barrios. I haven't spoke on this shit much, but isn't it funny how when a certain fighter fights the levels of the likes of Mario Barrios, it is much maligned. It is much criticized. it is hated on to the 10th power. But then one of that fighter's contemporaries can fight someone on the level of Mario Barrios, and it is considered a good fight. Someone that is supposed to be his contemporary can fight somebody like Mario Barrios, and the same people that shit on one fighter for fighting Mario Barrios will uplift and say it's a great opportunity for another fighter. And mind you, this is a Mario Barrios that when Tank fought him was undefeated. This is a Mario Barrios that when Ryan Garcia is fighting him will have got stopped by Tank, beat up by Keith Thurman, taken all the way to the goddamn ends of the earth by Abel Ramos, and now he's about to be fighting Ryan Garcia. Yet Ryan Garcia doesn't face nearly the criticism that Tank Davis fought for fighting Mario Barrios. And you will find that throughout the show, that is going to be a theme. That is going to be a theme of today's show, where you will find fighters doing the exact same thing, making the exact same move that Tank will make. Yet the reaction to Tank will be totally different. Let me know you hold him on a pedestal without letting me know you hold him on a pedestal. Let me know you think that he is better than some of your favorites without letting me know that you think he is better than some of your favorites. Let me know that you hold him to a higher standard than a unified heavyweight champion without letting me know that you hold him to a higher standard than a heavyweight unified champion. Don't worry, I'm going to get there. Like I said, y'all asses in the slow roaster. I'm just going to keep throwing little shit out there. I'm just going to keep throwing little shit out there, frying y'all ass. Kirk Jones, what up? Moving on from that, though, we're going to sit down on this topic. We're going to sit on our punches on this next topic. We're going to sit down and hit the heavy bag for a little bit on this topic. Oh, my God, what happened to Virgil? That nigga dunking boots in it. I hope the zone sticks to what they are saying, and that is, we ain't paying for nothing else. We don't want you in the ring with Earl. We not trying to hear none of that shit. Make the fucking fight with Jerron Boots Ennis. But Boots Ennis team, from Bozy Ennis to Eddie Hearn, they saying Golden Boy and them don't want to fight. Oscar De La Hoya, Virgil Ortiz, they talking about $10 million. Virgil talking about a dream fight with Earl. Virgil's manager is talking about fighting Earl in AT&T Stadium. All this talk, all goddamn year. And when the facts was on Virgil's side, I was rocking with it. Yeah, Virgil, that's what's up. You signed the fight boost. That nigga ain't signed to fight you. Yeah, Virgil, that's what's up. You was ready to fight him again. And that nigga went to go fight Limo and you were fighting Erickson Lubin. Yeah, Virgil, show that nigga what's up. But then Boots got a ticket from Spirit Airlines, bro. And he just bought the ticket. He didn't bring no bags. They said, you want to check out on bag, Mr. Ennis? He said, no, I don't need no check on bag. They said, you want to carry on? He said, no, I don't need no carry on. I just want to pay for my seat. They said it's extra for the seatbelt. He said, I don't need no damn seatbelt. He hopped on Spirit Airlines and he flew his ass to Dallas, Texas, man. Flew his ass to Dallas, Texas. In our city, Virgil. In our shit. DXN Tsunami, what up? Juke, what up? You got to cope with reality, Rozilla. He say they just won't shut the hell up, KO. I can't even figure out how to spin it. One after the other, they just fucking up the moment. No, they don't want smoke. They don't believe Virgil can beat him. Virgil don't believe he can beat him. I tell y'all this all the time. If you've been following the channel long enough, you'll know there are a couple of things that I say about competition. There are a couple of things that I say as a former college athlete who has his jersey retired by his college because he was so good. That ain't me bragging. That's just the facts of the situation. There are certain things I say about being a high-level competitor when it comes to physicality and when it comes to athletics. We'll never say it to you. We'll never admit it because of our competitive nature. But if you ever competed at anything at a high level in your life, you can look at somebody in your profession and you can tell that they better than you. And I believe what's going on right now, Oscar De La Hoya, former multiple division champion, Olympic gold medalist, right? Fought everybody when he was fighting. Richie Mirajarian, whatever the hell his name is, bro, been a manager for a long time. Virgil Ortiz been fighting his whole life. They'll never tell you, but Virgil Ortiz is looking at Jerome Boots Ennis, and he already know off the rip he can't fuck with him. That's what this shit sound like, Rozilla. Okay? Trust me. I could look at people across the court from me and be like, yeah, I'm ready to compete, but that nigga better than me. I'm going to try to go over the screen. I'm going to make sure I call for help. I'm going to try to do what I can and not let him shoot and make him drive so I can drive him to my help and shit. But I can't guard this nigga. Not one-on-one. Boxing is no different. Fighters can get in the ring and they know, yeah, that nigga faster than me. He punch harder than me. That style is difficult for me. So forth and so on, bro. And now that's why Virgil and Oscar is saying stupid shit. Like Virgil is a super A side. He need 10 million. And where, like, I seen Oscar say Virgil can pack out AT&T Texas Stadium. Let me tell y'all something, bro. Jerry World. See, and they just say shit to fight fans, bro, and it make me mad. So, AT&T Stadium sit about 80,000 people. AT&T Stadium sit about 80,000 people. Dickey's Arena sits about 14,000 people for concerts. Boxing would be like a concert, the way they set the stage up or whatever. They sit about 14,000 people for concerts and shit. Oscar De La Hoya wants us to believe that Virgil is an A-side because he can pack out AT&T Arena, the football stadium. How you going to pack out the football stadium that holds 80,000, 90,000 people, but you can't even pack out the damn Dickey's Arena, bro? You can't even pack out Fort Worth, homie. But you going to go to the middle of our biggest stadium in the city and pack it out. And if you do pack it out, it might be with Earl, but Earl will be the reason, nigga, not you. We can't look at Boots Ennis and Brian Norman Jr. and say that Brian Norman ducked Boots, but then look at what's going on with Boots and Virgil right now and say that Virgil ain't the one ducking Boots, man. He put the ball in their court, bro. He swung that pendulum. He said, all right, bet. Y'all talking all this shit. I'm pulling up. I'm getting in your face. I'm calling for the fight. I'm pushing for the fight. And as soon as he start pushing for it, niggas got options. As soon as he start pushing for it, now niggas want to do other shit. Now Earl Spence is your dream fight. Miss me with that bullshit, man. Them boys ducking out here. They ducking. You want to fight a man that's on camera talking about, nah, bro, I don't even know if I'm coming back or not. But you ain't got no energy for the nigga that ruined your moment. Boots Ennis ruined this nigga whole moment. We talked about Erickson Lubin for 2.7 seconds. By the time Erickson Lubin woke up, niggas was over Virgil knocking out Erickson Lubin. He knocked out Erickson Lubin on his feet. By the time Robert Garcia went and got Erickson Lubin and goddamn stool, everybody was looking at Boots and Virgil. Didn't nobody give a fuck about Erickson Lubin no more. Biggest and best win in your career, and everybody don't even give a fuck about it no more. Everybody worry about what the hell going on with Boots, and he pressing your ass, and you ain't got no energy for him. If Virgil fought Bud, would it still be a duck? Nah, you can't duck Boots Ennis by fighting Bud Crawford, bro. But you can duck Boots Ennis by fighting a 2.5 out the ring nigga coming off of a loss that ain't never fought at the weight class in Earl Spence Jr. Yeah, you can do that. You can't ignore this shit, bro. And niggas need to stop trying. It's okay. I was with y'all, bro. I thought Virgil wanted to smoke. The shit he was doing in February, that shit sounded good. Oh, he signed? Shit, bet. What Turkey and them and what he was saying for October, November, that shit sounded good, bet. So then if that energy was real by the time Boots came around to it and he showed that energy back and did it 10 times more, then you still got the same energy, right? Nope. Nigga totally tucked his tail, man. And now people trying to find a way where you just building the fight. He fight Earl, that make the Boots fight bigger. Man, the fight big right now. You saw what Charlo said, that Virgil and Boots hype jobs, and he the real deal in the division. He hasn't fought in the division since 2022. He ain't the real deal in shit. His last fight in that division was 2022. 2025 is almost over, bro. I ain't trying to hear shit Jermall Charlo have to say, man, about 154 pounds. Straight up. You let him take all your belts. You went up to 168 and you did exact opposite of what Terrence Crawford did. His last fight in the damn division was May of 2022. I ain't trying to hear shit he talking about when it come to 154. He ain't exercised no damn champion in recess status. He ain't exercised no damn fight. He ain't got no real injuries and shit. He wouldn't allow himself to get injured. Somebody tell me why Charlo needed damn near 3 years out the ring, bro. I ain't trying to hear shit that Charlo got to say. He didn't get hurt in the Canelo fight. He didn't get beat up. You know what I'm saying? He ain't allow himself to get beat up. Not trying to hear that shit, man. What up, Drink? What up, bro? But back to the topic at hand, bro. I straight up don't even give a fuck who Boots in this fight next, man. I'm not criticizing his next opponent. We'll revisit this shit when everybody else free. Xander Zayas and the Barrios, they unifying. Baccarat fighting his Mando and Josh Kelly. And Sebastian Fundora got a fight with Keith Thurman. All those fights supposed to take place in January. With that being said, bro, Boots do what the hell he want. Fight you with Brandon Adams. Shit. You know what I start doing, bro? Start running down on niggas of former opponents and shit. See if you can get Tim Tszyu in the ring and doing worse than the other niggas did. See if you can get Madrimov in the ring and doing worse than the other cats did. See if you can get Bahuk in the ring and doing worse than the other cats did. See if you can get Brandon Adams in the ring, bro. Keep yourself active, man. Jalen James says maybe mental health. No disrespect to people with real mental health. I ain't trying to hear that, man. I ain't trying to hear that. Okay? If you got mental health, go seek therapy. Go do whatever you got to do. But if you're a professional fighter, you want millions of dollars, bro, you fight. Jermall Charlo didn't just get crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like Bahuk like that, Isaiah. I'm just naming names because Bahuk just got knocked out by Brandon Adams. If he going to fight any one of them two, fight Brandon Adams, bro. But at this point, I don't even care, man. Go ahead and get you a little Abel Ramos, man. So it's like it's getting on my damn nerves, bro. Cause it's like when Virgil seemed like he was ready, Boots wasn't ready yet. Now Boots seeming like he ready, Virgil ain't ready no more. What the fuck going on, man? What the hell going on, man? Something gotta give, bro. And I hope the zone says we ain't paying for no Virgil fights. Haney, if he beats Norman, that's a bag, KO. I don't think the winner of that fight is gonna be looking to move up. I think they're gonna be looking to stay at that easy ass division for as long as they can before going up to 154 with them killers, man. Whoever win that fight, man, they're gonna be trying to fight Barrios, Ryan Garcia winner. They're gonna be trying to see if they can get Ian Crocker in the damn ring, the IBF champion, and they're gonna be trying to see if they can get Rolly in the ring, bro. And then their fan base is gonna come together and act like it's a big deal if they do that shit. Oh my God, he's unifying for a second division. You know, if it's Devin Haney, but nigga, he unifying against a nigga y'all call trash. Nah, I didn't hear that. But if that did happen, then you gotta favor Xander because Top Rank, knowing that they sparred 80 rounds, Top Rank wouldn't set that fight up unless they knew what was happening. You feel me? They matchmaking too good. If he was sparring 80 rounds with Xander and giving Xander fits and shit, Top Rank not making that fight. So if that is true, bet the house on Xander, bro. Bob Arum, Top Rank, Todd DeBuff, they too slick for that shit. They too slick for that shit. They too, you know what I mean? They know a little too much. To if your young champion was having that type of trouble, then they not making that fight. The fact that they making that fight, might want to bet the house on Abasa Brayu. I mean, I'm sorry, on Xander Zayas. 2 Cents Boxing. What's up? Y'all go subscribe to 2 Cents, man. This is important. This is important because this is what it's looking like right now. And that is why my advice to Boots Ennis was always, man, speak up, bro. If this shit ain't real, if this shit ain't true, man, you be letting these boys make you look bad. And he coming out of his shell now. He coming out of his shell. If he can get that personality in the outside the ring to match that personality inside the ring, superstar on the rise, bro. And now he pressing dudes and dudes is tucking tail. So fight whoever you want, Boots. Cause Virgil acting scary right now. I need all my Dallas, Texas people, man. All my Texas boys, man. We need to put pressure on Virgil. He making us look bad. I tried to put in his application to try to send him over to New Orleans, but William Old School wouldn't allow that shit. He denied our application. We was trying to trade Virgil. You know what I'm saying? I tried to trade Virgil to Ohio for Abdullah Mason after this latest news came out. But Cam J wouldn't allow me to do it, bro. I was trying to trade his ass to Ohio. You know what I mean? Tried to, you know what I mean? Tried to do what I could to make the trade, but Virgil, you know, nobody's taking Virgil right now. His trade value is very low right now, man. Okay? I even tried to trade him. I tried to trade him to Florida, right? I tried to trade him for Florida and for fucking Sebastian Fundora. They told me the NBA trade day line pass, and it ain't even an all-star break. I like, damn. So shit. I'm just sitting here as a Texas nigga saying, Boots, I'm sorry, bro. my bad. My bad. I didn't know you had it in you. I didn't know you were gonna turn into Black Hoodie KO on niggas. Nigga put that hoodie on, put them sunshades on. He started trolling. Yeah, my flight got canceled. Nigga was outside. Virgil team was like, woo, his flight got canceled. Thank you, Lord. They saw that boy walk in the building. They all took a huge sip of water with no water bottle. Damn, he came. Ted say you got to stick with your boy. I'm going to stick with him, but bro, a duck is a duck. When you looking bad, you looking bad. That boy looking bad out here, man. Like I said, bro, Boots took a basketball from a basketball court in Philly, bro, and he threw that bitch all the way to the basketball court in Dallas and put the ball in Virgil Ortiz court. And Virgil started talking about Earl and all kind of shit. Pugilistic shit, nigga, what up? Nah, it's duck right now, bro. I don't do that duck pinning shit. If y'all can accept the Cowboys, y'all can keep Virgil too. Oh, that's what we doing? That what we doing, bro? That's what we doing, bro? You just bet that up. Bet that up, bro. Bet that up. We'll see your ass in a minute. We'll see your ass in a minute, man. You know what I mean? Bella Faye, what up? Ramon Seafood, what up? Give him some grace, KO. Call it a pivot. Nah, bro. He traveling. He traveling. A pivot is, yeah, nigga, I was thinking about Boots, but I got the Fundora fight, nigga. That's a cool pivot. Pivot is, nigga, I was going to fight Boots, but Bud Crawford gave me an opportunity, nigga. That's a pivot. But a pivot ain't, hey, nigga, what Earl? That nigga ain't fought in damn near 3 years, coming off a car wreck, coming off getting his ass whooped and a couple of eye surgeries and shit, nigga. Give me Earl. That's not a pivot, bro. That's traveling. That nigga's traveling. Drink brings up a good point. He says, damn, we ignoring Boots turning down the fight that quick because bro jumped in the ring. He gave them that out. Boots undrive. Now, here's the thing, bro. He turned that shit down. But his side said, look, we signed to fight this shit. We already agreed to the fight next year. The zone has made it clear they want this fight. And we have already agreed. And now it's looking like that was true because Virgil and them is the one talking about some other shit, man. And let's keep it a buck. I prefer to fight not to be through Turkey because I don't want them niggas fighting in Saudi Arabia. Now, I don't like Turkey. But when you got Bud Crawford fans in my chat, that's more about arguing about the fight than actually seeing the fight. See, this is the difference. And I talked about this. And I'm not talking about you, Drink. I'm talking about this comment from Bella. This is my problem, bro. A lot of people argue and pick a side to argue for the sake of arguing. Every argument I make, every debate I have is always me taking the side that I think is going to get me the fight that I want. Because that is why I'm able to shift from Virgil Ortiz looking like he's stepping on Boots and making Boots look like a duck. Now Boots has started pressing Virgil and making Virgil look like the duck. So whoever's looking shaky in the moment, that's who you're supposed to call out. But when you get your personal feelings involved, when you start disliking a fighter, you're going to take the opposite side no matter what, even if it's to the detriment of getting the fight. Putting any kind of onus on Boots in this right now, November the 12th, 2025, with all of the facts in front of us, is a personal vendetta and not somebody that's pushing for the fight. If we all in here being honest, pushing for the fight, we looking at Virgil crazy right now. Just like we were all supposed to be honest in here, pushing for the fight, and we were all looking at Boots crazy when he announced that used limo fight. See, it's always cool with everybody as long as KO's attention is on the person that they don't like. Then KO keeping it real. Then it's get him, KO. Man, KO keeping it 100. But then as soon as the facts start shifting and the facts start pointing out the person that you don't like is actually the one that's doing the right thing, now it's, well, he had his opportunity. Oh, well, I mean, do we still want to see the fight, y'all? Did Virgil go become some big-ass name somewhere and now he's over Boots? You know what I mean? Like he just became such a big name. He's just moving on and doing all kind of shit now. When did that happen, bro? When did Virgil become like, well, I'm like, do we not want to, ain't this the best fight in the 154-pound division? Or one of them top 3? So nah, bro. Virgil Ortiz, trash right now. He's every bit as trash as Boots Ennis was in January and February for not taking the fight back then. He's every bit as bad as Boots Ennis was in September, October for fighting used limo instead of having an opportunity to try to fight Virgil on this November card. Virgil Ortiz in that same boat right now. It's Virgil Ortiz right now. And Virgil, you got to do better. Because Virgil is a dog. Virgil is a dog and he can fight and he got a great resume. And bro, it's no shame if you happen to go through your whole career and Boots Ennis is the only person you lose to, but you still become world champion. Deep Ellum part of Dallas. I love Deep Ellum, man. Anyway, moving on. Moving on. Shakur fans, sit your head down right quick, man. Shakur fans, raise your hand, man. All my Shakur Stevenson fans, raise your damn hands. Come to the front of the damn class, man. And smash the like button, by the way. Run the likes all the way up. Shakur fans, come to the center of the stage. Sunchild is here. You doing predictions for this weekend? Yeah, we got the Chris Eubanks Conor Ben card, bro. Yep. Every week, bro. Every week there's fights. I'm doing predictions, fam. We got Rafael Espinosa's fighting too. Yeah, I got a lot of shit, bro. We got Emiliano Vargas, Richard Torres, and Adolfo Delgado, Rafael Espinosa. They all gonna be fighting on 2B on the top rank card. 2B. They fighting down in Mexico on the top rank card. Then we got Jack Catterall, Adam Azim, and Kurt Scobie, Chris Eubanks, and Conor Ben. Oh yeah, I got a lot of predictions to do, bro. I got you. I got you. Go find this shit, man. I want to read this shit to y'all. Courtesy of Fight Hype, man. Find this shit, man. Hold up. Nah, that's too far down. Where'd it go, bro? All right. Bruh, why is it? You know what? It's in my email. Hold up. Shakur over here hacking my shit, trying to keep me from telling the people the truth. That's fucked up, Shakur. He done got Turkey to try to send out his little hackers to try to mess with my damn. But I'm gonna get to it. Y'all smash the like button. Found it. All right. This is from Shakur. This crazy right here at Tim Bradley. I ain't tripping on your opinion, but my opinion is I don't count nobody pockets. If Jake Paul is making that more than me, good for him. That's what God bless him with. I don't put jealousy in my heart about what another person making. And ain't no boxing brotherhood code. Because none of this so-called brotherhood had my back through my trials and tribulations. Now, Shakur supposedly hired a whole PR firm. And they need to do their goddamn job and take his phone away. Number one, the thing I want to point out to y'all is to say that you don't pocket watch when we know for a fact you saw what Devin Haney was making, and you petitioned the sanctioning body. You saw what Jermall Charlo was making, and you petitioned the sanctioning body because you were watching their pockets and didn't want them making more than you. How y'all just be letting people lie, bro, and be like, just blatant lies, like, I don't be pocket watching what no other man make. You done it twice on record, since in paperwork. To Jermall Charlo, when you was his Mando. Then you did the same shit with Devin. Right off the rip, he started lying. Number two, to say there is no jealousy in your heart when you move the way that you move, hating on what people do while saying you do the same thing in the case of Tank Davis, Jake Paul. Going to try to help one of your biggest ops opponent beat him because you so jealous you go into training camp with Jake Paul, getting nothing from him in return. He can't make you better. He can't prepare you for Team Alifu. He can't give you a look. You literally went there out of jealousy and envy to try to help another man lose. And then the biggest indictment, as y'all all probably see, no boxing brotherhood code. Bro, you have the biggest boxing brotherhood in all of boxing. You, Ray Ford, Terrence Crawford, Keyshawn Davis, hell, what those Clarissa Shields in there? Y'all got like the fakest fraternity, sorority shit that I've ever seen in boxing history. All you niggas is brothers and sisters. You won't even fight Keyshawn because of some fake brotherhood code, bro. Timothy Stoudemire, what up? You won't even fight Keyshawn. How it ain't no brotherhood code in boxing when you got the biggest, bro? You and Ray Ford are the only boxers in history to jump another boxer on goddamn social media, bro. You and Ray Ford were literally at the same time, simultaneously taking up for each other and going back and forth with O'Shaquie Foster at the same goddamn time, bro. You treat Bud Crawford like he the big, super big brother that you ain't never had, fam. You a goddamn hater, bro, and you a liar. How y'all root for shit like this? This nigga, so he lies about shit like this. He be wiretapping niggas. He said he won't fight Richardson Hitchens because they used to be brothers. This nigga won't fight Ray Ford because they used to be brothers. He won't fight Keyshawn Davis because they used to be brothers. Him and Jermall Charlo supposed to be real cool. He betrayed him. Him and Devin supposed to be cool, supposed to have an agreement that they not going to fight till later on in their career. He called him out, betray him. He tape record the nigga daddy, bro. He signed to Top Rank because Tank Davis warned him about Floyd Mayweather, then betrayed that nigga too. This nigga, bro. He tried to be Abdullah Mason, brother. Facts. He tried to sick Abdullah Mason on Floyd Schofield, bro. My little bro, man, listen, I don't really know you, but listen, my little bro Abdullah got that work for you. Ain't no brotherhood in boxing, though. He literally wants to fight Team Alifu Telefimu, get the belt from him, and drop it so his brother Keyshawn Davis can win the vacant 140-pound belt. These are words out of his own fucking mouth, bro. These are words out of his mouth. And so many real ones in the chat there who y'all choose to align yourself with, man. Okay, bro. Do your thing. Couldn't be me, though. Couldn't be me. You can't say ain't no brotherhood code when you got the biggest brotherhood in boxing, bro. You don't even need to put a microphone in Shakur's face if Keyshawn Davis got a fight coming up. You don't even have to put a microphone in Shakur Stevenson's face if Terrence Crawford got a fight coming up. You don't have to put a microphone in Shakur's face if Ray Ford got a fight coming up. You don't have to put a microphone in his face if Clarissa Shields got a fight coming up. Because part of their brotherhood code is they never gonna pick against each other. But ain't no brotherhood code in boxing. Straight trash. Garbage. Nah, what no, see, When you say it wasn't the best choice of words, that make it seem like it's an accident. No, he be lying blatantly on purpose. When you try so hard to be real, you expose the fakeness in you because you're trying so hard. And that's what he always end up doing. He tries so hard to make it seem like he real, but he end up doing a bunch of fake shit. The real shit would have been like, yeah, I'm training with Jake Paul because I don't fucking like Tank and I want to see him lose, and Jake Paul paid me. Niggas be like, damn, okay, that's a beef. No harm, no foul. But he want to try to make it seem like he's so above shit. Bro, you not above shit. Every move you make, you the type of nigga, bro, that'll say you over some shit and don't talk about some shit, but then go do some shit to make people talk about the shit you claim you don't want them to talk about. Nigga, don't ask me about Tank Davis no more. Nigga, I'm finna spar his opponent for the first ever time in my whole career. Nigga, this is cap. Shouldn't be no brotherhood, nigga. Shakur versus Keyshawn Davis should be talked about as a huge fight just as much as Shakur versus Tank. Straight up. It ain't about that, bro. It's not about none of that shit. It's about pretending that what it is ain't really what it is. When you pretend like there is no brotherhood code, while you literally have people that you won't fight because they're your brothers, you fake as fuck. You fake as fuck, bro. That's the point. Fuck out, like, nigga, hear what I'm saying, bro. Listen to what I'm saying. When you literally are on camera saying that you want to get a belt and drop it so your brother can get it. On camera saying you will never fight somebody because they are your brother. On camera saying you will never pick against somebody because they are your brother. Then turn around and say there ain't no brotherhood code in boxing. How can you expect anybody with any kind of integrity, anybody with any kind of backbone, anybody with any kind of sense of people being honest with them to support you, fam? This is the reason shit like this, bro, why no matter how good of a fighter you think he is, bro, he will never, mark my words, never, bro, never get the following that he and his fans feel like he deserves. Because there's only so many people you can trick. And there's only so many people that are going to overlook this flawed ass individual, bro. And those people happen to be in the minority, and it shows in the numbers that he does. Quick, what's up? It shows in the numbers that he does. His ceiling is so much lower because of shit like this. Because the farthest that I will ever go, and people that think like me will ever go, the farthest we will ever go is to say he can fight. He's a good fighter. I want to see him in big fights. Are you a fan? Nah, I ain't no fan. Will you pay for him on pay-per-view? Not unless he's fighting somebody I want to see. Will you go to his fights? Not unless he's fighting a fight I want to see. But just like to support him, be a fan of his, nah, ain't nobody fucking with it. He missed the ball on this one. He dropped the ball. Now, and then Keyshawn, just real quick. I've said this in passing, but I want to sit down for a second and talk about this too while it's on my mind, while it's fresh. If Shakur Stevenson is truly fighting Timalifu Telefimu, Keyshawn Davis should feel some type of way about that, bro. If he's truly fighting Timalifu Telefimu, Keyshawn Davis should feel some type of way about that. Straight up. I don't know why that ain't pull up. I see the super chat, JB, but it's not pulling up on my StreamYard just yet. The YouTube chat is moving, but the StreamYard chat stopped moving. There we go. There we go. Shout out to JB. 20 of them things. Bow. Barbara D, I see you in the building too. 20 of them things. Bow. No Biscuit in the Super J says, I'm looking through the chat and I don't see Lil Dog Willie. Put an APB out on it goof ass. I'm convinced Kurt don't have fans. He has buttercreamers and Tank haters. Yeah, Shakur ain't really got people rocking like that, bro. But back to Keyshawn though. Keyshawn, you should feel some type of way. You should feel some type of way about Shakur trying to steal your play. Trying to steal your opponents, then trying to drop the belt for you like a little dog or something he feeding scraps to, bro. He said ain't no brotherhood in boxing. Cool. Well, guess what, y'all? That means Shakur versus Keyshawn should be on the table, right? Shakur versus Keyshawn should be on the table, right? There should be energy towards that fight, correct? Because ain't no brotherhood in boxing. And you know what won't happen? All these dudes that be interviewing Shakur Stevenson, bro. All these dudes that be going to his fights and trying to get press passes and press credentials and shit. Y'all won't ask him about none of this shit. Y'all just let him slide. You know what I'm saying? Let him slide on that shit. When it's weak as hell, man. It's trash as hell, bro. Straight up. I'm trying to cause a rift between these fake ass brothers, man. I'm trying to make these boys split and sever ties. I think that's a really good fight. Blaze Boxing, what up? I think it's a really good fight. And since it ain't no more brotherhood shit, they should be fighting. Mr. Fist say, KO, where the video? Man, look, I'll talk about that really briefly, bro. For those y'all been under a rock, he talking about the Tank Davis shit. I'll talk about that really briefly before we move to the next topic, man. I don't know if there is or isn't a video. Here's what I'll say. And here's what I'll show you. I did this in the video, but in case y'all didn't see the video, I'll do this on the stream real quick for y'all. I'll do this on the screen real quick for y'all. This is the Miami-Dade County clerk's office where you can get all the records for Miami County. Go to the criminal case. Go to criminal records. Search criminal records real quick. Defendant. Gervonta Tank Davis. Oh my bad, it opened up. Let me cancel this because I didn't know it opened up a new page. So let me do this over for y'all so y'all can see exactly what I did. My fault. Let me share this one. Since you asked, bro. Not that one. It's that one. I bet. There you go. All right, so type in his name, Davis, male, search. Gervonta Bryant Davis right here. Now, let me make this big for y'all. I'm going somewhere, Mr. Fitz. Give me a second. I got you. So, this charge of battery was filed against him February 5th, 2020. It was finally closed on December 13th, 2022 for battery. Balance due $0. February 5th, 2020, this battery charge from when he yoked up his first baby mama at the game. Why is that date important? Y'all all saw February 20th. Did y'all see February 20th? Did y'all see where it said February 20th, or do I need to show it to y'all again? If you saw it, say you saw it. Nardy, what's up? Let me get this channel a wrench. Y'all go subscribe to my dog Nardy, man. Great boxing mind, great boxing debater doing that. Okay, Barbara D says y'all saw it. Let me show y'all something. Follow me. Follow where I'm going with this, bro. Share this with y'all real quick. World champion boxer Gervonta Davis charged with assaulting former girlfriend at basketball game. World champion, I'm trying to find something. Okay. Davis was observed battering his former girlfriend, the Coral Gables Police Department said in a news release. According to the arrest report, the incident happened at a celebrity basketball game on February 1st at the Wasco Center at the University of Miami. I'm going to pause right there, and then I'm going to make my point, right? So he was on tape doing that to that BM, doing that to his BM at the basketball game, right? He was on tape doing that to his BM at the basketball game, right? Right or wrong? Right or wrong? He was on tape doing that shit at that basketball game. Can't deny that shit. It's on tape. Saw that shit, right? All right, cool. So he's on tape doing it February 1st, and they had already filed charges by February 5th. February 1st, 2020 was a Saturday. So second was a Sunday, third was a Monday, fourth was a Tuesday, fifth was a Wednesday. By the fifth, he had already been charged. Case had already been charged. Now, allegedly in this case, he's on camera dragging a woman all the way out the motherfucking club, beating ass in front of the club, dragging her through the parking lot and shit. And that supposedly happened on October the 27th. It is now November the 12th. Exact same county, exact same jurisdiction. In one instance, there's a tape, and he get charged 3 or 4 days later. In another instance, there's this tape out there, and he still ain't been charged in damn near 3 weeks, almost a month now. Y'all let that sink in. I'm going to move on. Y'all do with that what y'all will. Yes, SBG Mello, that's the one. Y'all do what y'all want to do with that. And there go Nardy's channel. Y'all go subscribe to Nardy. Y'all do whatever the fuck y'all want to do with that, bro. You make your own decision. I'm not saying innocent or guilty. I'm saying you do the math. You do whatever the fuck you want to do with that. And the problem with, in my opinion, with them waiting this long is the more you wait, the more people are going to come up with conspiracy theories. The more that people is going to give validity to y'all hiding something or y'all trying to just screw somebody over or do some bullshit. Because it just looked like something is off, bro. Because that's open shut. Nigga, if I got you on camera stealing, if I got you on camera committing the murder, if I got you on camera doing whatever the fuck you did, bro. If I got you on camera with that shit, then it's open shut, nigga. You going to jail. Ain't nothing you can do. Ain't no witnesses needed. Ain't nothing needed. We got you. So that's my answer to your question, bro. I don't know. I know it's weird, and I got a wife and I got 2 daughters. So you put your hands on that woman, bro. Take your ass to jail, sit your ass down somewhere. That ain't what I'm saying. All I'm saying is based on the facts, this shit looks shaky. If he did that shit, show us he did that shit, and he should be in jail for whatever the crime is, bro. But this shit looking crazier and crazier by the day. You got this nigga on camera doing all that shit, and y'all letting him roam freely? And I saw what you said, dang, but here's the thing. If that's the case, then they could have made the shit go away with the basketball game shit too. It took them 2 years to get him out that case, bro. That shit didn't get closed till 2022. They ain't even opened this one yet, bro. So, y'all do that. Y'all do whatever the fuck y'all want to do with that shit. What up, Rick Tim? I'm just simply telling y'all, bro. That's what happened. He was on camera in the same city doing something. They scooped his ass up in 2-3 days. He's allegedly on camera in the same city doing something 10 times worse. Kidnapping them up, dragging them, punching them, beating them up, witnesses everywhere. Doing something way worse. 3 weeks, no charges. Y'all do what the fuck y'all want to do with that, man. Let me say this too. Nah, that's, bro, it don't matter. If I got you on camera, nigga, no. Over with. I don't need her testimony. See, when it's he say, she say, I need her testimony, bro. When I got you on camera, done. When I got you on camera, done. Over. Finito. Finished. Because the state picked that shit up. Kidnapping can be a federal crime. The feds pick that up. They don't need your permission. Nah, bro. I'm not trying to hear none of that shit. Miss me with that. Oh, she just, it don't matter what she want. If he on camera doing all that shit, the police ain't gonna give a fuck. That's a fact. That's why there's no point to the justice system, really, other than keeping you free. Motherfuckers already got their mind made up, bro. So, like, a part of me is like, yo, come out and defend yourself. Come out and say this, but shit, the motherfuckers that don't believe you, they not gonna believe you no matter what you say. And it ain't just me talking, bro. We seen this shit before. We seen the person that said he did something to him literally come back and say, I was lying. He ain't do shit to me. And people still say he did the shit to this day. Back when you about to fight Hector. If that ain't, like, if that shit don't change nobody's mind, nigga, you ain't never gonna change nobody's mind, bro. And that's just the facts. The person that accused him said he didn't do this shit. As a matter of fact, when he went to take up for himself, he had evidence that she had did some shit to him. And guess what nigga still saying to this day? That nigga did that shit. So what's the point, bro? He already convicted. Now, I want to say this too. Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua is super fucking trash. It's a worse fight than Jake Paul versus Tank Davis. And if you're not being as critical of AJ fighting Jake Paul as you were of Tank fighting Jake Paul, nigga, you got some explaining to do. If you're not as critical of AJ versus Jake as you are of Tank versus AJ, Jake, you got some fucking explaining to do. It's more trash than Tank versus Jake, number one. Number two, it is just as bad in terms of it's trash fight inside the ring from a competitive standpoint. All it is a good business move for Anthony Joshua. That's all that's going on here, bro. As a matter of fact, AJ has more advantages over Jake Paul than Tank Davis did. That's reason number one. Tank Davis was more skilled than Jake Paul. So is AJ. Tank Davis had better experience than Jake Paul. So does AJ. Tank Davis is more talented than Jake Paul. So is AJ. Tank Davis is more athletic than Jake Paul. So is AJ. The difference is Tank Davis was going to fight somebody that was 6 or 7, 8 inches taller than him and outweighed him by 80, 90, 100 pounds. Anthony Joshua is bigger, stronger, taller, and heavier than Jake Paul. It's literally a worse fight from a competitive perspective. Oh, but Tank Davis had unfinished business with Lamont Roach. Cool, no problem. He had unfinished business. He should have fought. He shouldn't have been trying to take the Jake Paul fight. Hey, somebody tell me what happened in the rematch between Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois real quick. Since the Tank was wrong and he shouldn't have did it because he had unfinished business with Lamont Roach, so that's why we really hating and shit like that. Cool. When AJ decided to rematch Daniel Dubois, what happened in that fight? What happened in that fight? You know why can't nobody type shit? Because he never fucking fought the rematch after getting knocked the fuck out in the first fight. He never went and got his get back. Yet every fucking YouTuber, every content creator, every fucking body on Twitter, everybody in fucking journalism or whatever, some reason, they're much more okay with AJ fighting Jake than Tank fighting Jake. KO reaching for Tank. Cool. Tell me what's better about the AJ fight for Jake Paul inside the ring. Tell me why AJ doesn't deserve nearly the criticism that Tank Davis was getting, bro. Or if you just hold Tank to a higher standard than you hold Anthony Joshua, just say I hold Tank to a higher standard than I hold Anthony Joshua. We can go there. Because AJ is no longer champ on the back end of his career, and they are actually near each other weight class wise. AJ just fought Daniel Dubois and got his ass whooped. AJ is a world level fighter. And how is he on the back half of his career when he's only 30 in his mid 30s fighting at heavyweight? Those guys can go to their 40 something. He's bigger than Jake Paul. He's stronger than Jake Paul. He punches harder than Jake Paul. He has more physical advantages over Jake Paul than Tank Davis does. So how the fuck is that not more trash, bro? He got unfinished business with Daniel Dubois knocking his head off the motherfucking canvas. So Tank Davis fought to a draw, but he can't move on from the month. But AJ can get knocked the fuck out and move on from motherfucking Dubois. No one cares about AJ, and there you have it. It's different strokes for different folks. It's not about boxing. You hold Tank Davis to a higher standard. Thank you for agreeing with me, Terrence. You don't have to type anymore. He already stated he only has a short amount of time left. Start reaching, KO. Did Tank Davis not say he was retiring soon? See how you niggas like to pick and choose when to listen? See how you niggas do? He already stated he only got a short amount of time left. Didn't Tank say he was retiring at the end of this year? Guess you forgot that. You hated the fight, though. I do hate the fight. The difference is I hate both of them motherfuckers. I hate the Tank and Jake fight. I hate the AJ and Jake fight. I can't stand motherfuckers that hated Tank versus Jake, but they ain't got nothing to say about Jake versus AJ when AJ shit is more trash. It's more trash. And niggas do this shit all the time. AJ fight Francis Ngannou, niggas ain't got nothing to say. Tyson Fury fight Francis Ngannou, y'all don't care at all. He got all the advantages over Jake Paul, but y'all like him fighting him. Y'all some clowns, bro. Y'all some clowns. Cap, Tank gave you Ryan Garcia. Nice try. Sit your ass down. No one will watch the AJ. Please, that shit gonna go crazy in the UK, bro. Y'all are inconsistent as fuck, bro. That's why y'all will never be able to fuck with me. On its merits, just taking names out of it. One nigga, you got two fighters fighting a motherfucking YouTuber. One nigga that's fighting a YouTuber is 5'4", giving up 9 inches, and giving up damn near 100 pounds. The other nigga fighting a YouTuber is a couple inches taller, 6'6". The YouTuber 6'2". He like 4-5 inches taller than the YouTuber, and he gonna outweigh that nigga by 20 or 30 pounds. They both have way more experience. They both have way more talent. They both are way more athletic in that field. But the smaller nigga is getting criticized more than the bigger dude. Y'all are clowns, bro. Ain't no tears. Y'all just clowns, bro. They both trash. That's all. You niggas is just clowns, man. A bunch of clowns. It's never about boxing. Because if it was about boxing, AJ would be getting the same energy from people like you, from Ring Magazine, from all these fucking YouTube channels, from fucking Boxing News 24, fucking Dan Rayfield and all these other, like, y'all niggas is garbage, bro. A lot of y'all is trash for this, dog. And don't get mad at me for pointing it out. Niggas always tell me, well, Tank ain't never unified, KO. Tank ain't never unified, KO. Tank ain't never unified. Yet you hold him to a higher standard of a nigga that did unify. Y'all accidentally admit the respect that you have for the young man without knowing what you actually doing. Because what you're actually saying is, I think Tank is so great. I think he's so fucking good. I hold him to a higher standard than Anthony Joshua, even though I know Anthony Joshua has way more advantages over Jake Paul than Tank Davis does. That's what you're actually doing. That's what your actions are showing. Every time you don't criticize a nigga for fighting Jake Paul, bro. Me, they both trash. Me, I hate both of the fucking fights. Meanwhile, Anthony Joshua can duck Deontay Wilder for a fucking decade. Y'all don't give a fuck about that. Well, Tank never gave us the fights. Niggas been asking Anthony Joshua to fight Deontay Wilder for damn near 10 years. 10 fucking years, and he never fought him. It's not what y'all say it is. Because all the shit y'all hated Tank and Jake for, Anthony Joshua fits that criteria and then some, but you got nothing to say. It's never about boxing. The knee shit wasn't about boxing with Lamont Roach. The rematch shit is not about boxing. The Jake Paul shit is not about boxing. It's not about furthering the sport. It's always about denigrating that young man. That's all it's ever been about for some of y'all, bro. It's super trash. It's doo-doo. It's baloney and it's bullshit, bro. And this should be beneath Anthony Joshua. He should be trying to run it back with Daniel Dubois, bro. He should be trying to get that shit back for getting his head dribbled off the motherfucking canvas, bro. You know, the same AJ that showed the heart that he showed against Ruiz, that showed the heart that he showed against Usyk, even though he ended up losing both fights. Where's that nigga at? If we can't get that AJ, then hang them bitches up, bro. That what y'all say about Tank? But it's different because it's AJ though, right? If Tank can't give us the fights that we want, then he just need to fucking retire. I don't want to see that nigga fight Jake Paul. Well, if AJ can't give us the fights that we want, if he not willing to still get it going, then he should fucking retire, right? Or is it different because y'all fucking don't care or don't understand what the fuck is going on or what the fuck ever, bro? Like, y'all is a bunch of hypocritical ass people, bro. That's why I don't deal with a lot of y'all, man. I knew for a fact when I saw this announcement, niggas was gonna be like, yo, I fucking hate this fight. I knew niggas was about to go live everywhere. I knew everybody was about to cook Anthony Joshua. And you know what I got? Crickets. Didn't nobody say a goddamn thing. Didn't nobody say a damn thing. Y'all a bunch of fucking hypocrites. Straight up. And when you can't debate the facts or you can't offer up a valid argument, you say stupid shit like this. Ain't no whataboutism. Ain't no whataboutism. It's stating a bunch of facts about why AJ versus Jake Paul is trash and why y'all don't care like y'all cared about Tank fighting motherfucking AJ. That's what it's about, bro. Yeah, it is weak. I'm glad you finally agree. You have a good night too. You have a good night too. I'm glad you could gracefully bow out and realize when you're getting fucking cooked. Have a good day. Now, I hope AJ knock his head off the motherfucking canvas and knock him the fuck out. Like he did Francis Ngannou. We ain't seen Francis Ngannou in the boxing ring since AJ dribbled his head off the canvas. I hope that he does the same thing to Jake the Snake Paul, bro. Get him the fuck up out of here, man. Get him the fuck up out of here. But I would imagine that if AJ is taking this fight and Jake Paul is getting in the ring with him, Jake Paul probably done made AJ sell out. Because if he really getting in the ring with AJ and AJ is trying to win, AJ is going to fuck him up. If we see anything other than AJ beating the shit out of Jake Paul, this shit is all fugazi, bro. Showbiz talking crazy, saying Tank's career is over. That's his opinion. His career ain't over. Depending on how this case go, of course, you know, all bets is off. If he did that shit, then shit, he'll be right. His career ain't over. I already responded to this stupid ass comment. Tank fought Ryan Garcia. He fought Frank Martin. He made Lomachenko duck into retirement. We didn't get Tank versus Loma because Loma ducked him. But he gave you Ryan Garcia. He was the first person to fight one of the supposed four kings. But he gave you nothing, though? Yeah, all right. DJ says it's definitely going to be scripted because ain't no damn way Jake Paul wants his career to be ruined this badly. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right, bro. I need to see them announce that shit, though. I ain't mad at it. I hope that if it do happen, I hope AJ knock him the fuck out, bro. Your boy Virgil demanding $10 million to fight an unknown fighter. Yeah, Virgil ducking the shit out of Boots in this right now, bro. They just keep going merry-go-round shit, man. They playing too many games for me. They both getting on my damn nerves, bro. They getting on my damn nerves, man. And then here's the thing. They're saying December the 14th. For a fight of that magnitude, you only going to give yourself a month? That's a month away, bro. For a fight of that magnitude, you going to give yourself a month to promote it? Some just like, it's December the 14th for you know it, bro. But maybe they, you know, it could be real. We'll see. We'll see. They better announce that shit officially and get the promoting ASAP. We got Jupe with the 20-piece. No Biscuit in the super chat. She says this been going on since Gamboa. I remember Tank getting destroyed for it then. They loved it for Devin. Folks been hating or loving fights depending on if he's attached for years. Watch Hills, Barrios, and Cruz. Great fights now. Yeah. Mario Barrios is going to get respect now all of a sudden. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Mario Barrios is about to get respected. Rolly about to get respected. Isak Pitbull Cruz is a respected opponent now. People are calling Pitbull Cruz versus Lamont Roach a good fight. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? Pitbull Cruz versus Lamont Roach is a good fight. People are actually big up in that fight and saying it's a good fight for Lamont Roach now. The criticism of Lamont Roach fighting Pitbull doesn't nearly match the criticism when Tank fought him. And Tank fought him as a replacement opponent. Lamont Roach is fighting him as like a first option. Crazy, bro. It's tragic. Y'all expose yourselves every day, dog, and you don't even know it. A lot of you. Cam J says, Eddie ain't promising it's happening. He said it's a lot of hurdles to jump through to lock it in on Fight Hub TV. KO. Yeah, the Virgil and Boots in and shit, man. It look like Virgil and them, they bowing out, man. They tucking their tail, bro. They tucking their tail, man. Because I think they know that Boots is all wrong for Virgil, man. Boots is all wrong for him. Everything that Virgil do, Boots done seen that shit before. Virgil is a more powerful, maybe a more skilled version of like a Stanionis. But in terms of how he go about his business behind the power jab, high guard, aggression. That's exactly how Stanley on this fight. And Boots was able to make him stop in his tracks and re-guess everything within 30 seconds of that fight, bro. He couldn't break that distance. He couldn't get on the inside. He had to navigate a landmine of counterpunching and footwork and power and speed that he ain't never seen before. Shit could get real ugly for Virgil in that fight, man. And I think they know that shit. I just want y'all to know, though, I see y'all, man. I see the different energy. I see the picking and choosing. And the facts of the matter is, for any boxer that is a real boxer, that is still fighting, that still has aspirations in this sport, they have no business fighting Jake Paul. That's to include Tank Davis. That's to include Anthony Joshua. And if you picking and choosing one over the other, if you picking and choosing, being critical of one while saying nothing about the other, you part of the problem, bro. And you don't deserve a channel. You don't deserve to talk this boxing shit. You don't deserve to cover the sport. That's the overall point that I'm trying to make. That's the overall point that I'm trying to make, bro. Is that people pick and choose when they care about how garbage a fight is. People pick and choose when they care about exhibitions with fighters that are still active. People pick and choose whether or not they care about cheating in the sport of boxing. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. Can y'all hear me now? All right, bet. My fault. Damn, I was cooking too. What part did I go out on, man? What part did I go out on? Real quick, shout out to Kamal Eyes with the 2-piece in the super chat. He says, Virgil needs to fight Brandon Adams if he ducks Boots. Hell no, Boots deserve to get that fight, man. Virgil don't deserve shit but Boots in it with his ducking ass. He ducking right now, man. I don't want to hear Virgil do shit. Boots should get that fight and beat up the person that beat up Sir Bahuk, who gave Virgil a tough ass fight. So anyway, bro, I don't know where I went off at. So I ain't finna start all over again because I don't know what y'all heard and what y'all didn't hear. I'll wrap it up with this, though. Consistency is key, bro. And I just, like, if you're going to follow this channel, understand I'm going to be consistent in my criticisms and I'm going to be consistent in my praises. And if I see people that aren't moving the same way, I'm going to call it out whether you like it or not, whether that be somebody in the chat, whether that be another content creator, a journalist, a publication, a promoter, a fighter, what the fuck ever, bro. Whoever it is. And the inconsistencies behind the criticism of Tank fighting Jake compared to the criticism of AJ fighting Jake, when AJ has way more advantages over Jake Paul than Tank Davis does, is trash. It's contradictory, it's hypocritical, and it just shows that a lot of y'all have biased agendas against certain fighters because you like them or dislike them for whatever fucking reason. and I'll never rock with it. You know what I mean? I'll never move like that. Now moving on, Devin Haney and Brian Norman Jr. Exactly. Why didn't you call for Ortiz to rematch Bahuk? Why would I call for Ortiz to rematch Bahuk? I would like to see that rematch, but why would I call for that? Why would I call for that? It was a close fight. Could have went either way. Ortiz got the nod. Wasn't no robbery. Wasn't none of that shit. Wasn't none of that shit, bro. Why would I call for that? It makes no sense, bro. I want Virgil versus Boots. Bahuk fought good. He fought Virgil better than people thought he would, but he didn't clearly win that fight. Virgil won a lot of rounds in that fight, bro, and did very well. I'm not trying to hear that shit, man. Cut that bullshit out, bro. So I'm off of that. I thought the ref gave Ortiz the benefit of the doubt and took away 2 knockdowns. I think he made a mistake on one. I'm with you, bro, but that shit happens all the time. That shit happens all the time. And that shit happened in like the middle of the fight. He had plenty of time to go get that shit back right, and he couldn't. And he couldn't. And he couldn't. And he went from Bahuk to Majamov to Lubin. And Bahuk just lost to motherfucking Brandon Adams, bro. That shit is. I don't give a fuck about that rematch, man. I want to see Boots versus Virgil. Straight up. That's who should be getting his motherfucking scalp, man. But let's talk about Devin Haney, man. Devin Haney and Brian Norman Jr., they both arrived in Saudi Arabia. Bill Haney says that they're about to put on a masterclass. Brian Norman Sr. says that all that grabbing and jabbing and moving around the ring and shit, that shit ain't gonna work. His son knocking him the fuck out. Let's keep it a bean, bro. This is probably this is the fight I'm looking forward to most on that card, bro. This is the fight I'm looking forward to most on that card. I think that Devin is gonna be surprised by how good Brian Norman Jr. is. And I think a lot of Devin fans are going to be surprised at how Devin approaches this fight. What up, Hunter on the Hunt? Salute. Salute, bro. Hope all is well with you, man. Hope you're doing all right. He said, Bam out there sipping on Frappuccino, ready to sleep something. That dude, Fernando Martinez, is going to give him a lot of opportunities, bro. He's going to give him a lot of opportunities. That's a very active fighter. He throw about 100 punches per round. He from Argentina. He going to come and try to bring it to Bam, but that's just going to leave him open. Bam about to do him dirty, bro. KO, the problem is Oscar wants no part of a Virgil fight versus Boots. Fight, so don't count on it anytime soon. Yeah, I know they're trying to duck and hide, but here's the thing. If the zone is stepping in like they say they're stepping in, and they're going to decide to make them make this fight because they pay the bills for both Matchroom and Golden Boy, then Oscar may have no choice. Because Oscar De La Hoya, he's up against the wall because unless Turkey is putting on the fight, his fight cards are fucking trash. Unless he's doing a Riyadh season event with Turkey, or Turkey's putting on a ring card for him and shit, all his Golden Boy cards be garbage. They be garbage. New Era Boxing and Bets TV says Haney landed 77 punches his last fight. He in real trouble. I see what you're saying because he really didn't have a threat in front of him. But this is what we get to find out, right? Devin Haney fans will try to have you believe that he fought like that because he was trying to make it to the next. Oh, Devin only fought that way because he was just trying to get to the Ryan Garcia rematch. Well, good, cool, no problem. So then he should be more active and more stationary and not run as much against Brian Norman Jr. then, right? See, we all get to see what's really going to happen in about 10 days. And we don't have to worry about it no more. And then people going to have a lot of explaining to do one way or the other. Kamal Oz with the 2-piece says, Brandon Adams is dark horse at junior middleweight. Maul knows. I think Brandon Adams is okay. He's 35, 36 years old. I think he well past his prime. he getting there one of them young dudes like Virgil, Jerome Boots and Sebastian Fundora. They all get him. They all get him, bro. He probably like top 10. I'd pick Bakram over him. I'd pick Xander over him. I pick Boots over him. I pick Virgil over him. I pick Fundora over him. Yeah, so like top 10. I'm at 5, right? Let me go again. Boots, Virgil, Fundora, Xander, Bakram. Him and the boss is like 50-50. I get an edge to a boss abroad because he's a champion. He just beat Yoenis Telez, who's a very good fighter. So yeah, it's like 6 people. Majamal, yeah, I don't know. Majamal, that's a toss-up. He coming off of 2 losses in a row. Ramos is at middleweight now. So like 6 or 7. I think he like top 10, but I don't think he can do nothing. The top 4 or 5, I think they all watch Brandon Adams, bro. I got Devin winning. Brian Norman Duckad has a decent chance to win, though. Okay. Okay. Okay, DJ. Put your money up because he the underdog. See, like, when that's your way to win, like, is that really winning? See, that all I hear is run and don't throw no power punches. That's how that shit reads to me. Is that a masterclass boxer? Is that somebody that's on a different level? If my path to victory is to run around the ring and never throw a power punch? That shit seems scary, don't it? That shit seems like you ain't got no jaw. You worried about your chin. You don't have the trust in your hand speed to exchange. You can't let go of your right hand because you scared he might throw his at the same time. Now I got to get this nigga out of my chat for 5 minutes because he just had the nerve to say anything Devin Haney could possibly do could look like Pernell Whitaker. So we going to time his ass out for 5 minutes for that dumb ass comment. That's the dumb comment of the day award. Devin Haney could never do anything to look like Pernell Whitaker, nigga. You tripping? Sit your head down for 5 minutes. Okay? But I fully anticipate Devin Haney to take this bum and do him dirty. You know what I mean? He a bum, so you got to do him dirty, bro. Notice how his tune changed because y'all remember he called him a bum. That face-off, I know it just dropped this weekend, but that face-off was really when they did the shoving match and Brian Norman flipped his security. So that's when the face-off really was. He was calling him a bum. He went from calling him a bum. Now he's saying he the best at 147 and shit. Now he trying to give him props and shit, getting closer and closer to the fight. I peep game. I pick up on it. You got his fan base, you know, Devin and his fan base. They talking about Brian Norman Jr. resume. Y'all niggas better stop talking about resume. Start breaking down some film and shit. Y'all better stop worrying about resumes and shit and start worrying about strategy. Your resume can't fight for you. There's plenty of niggas with way better resumes got their ass whooped. Got their ass whooped. We were just talking about Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua resume way better than motherfucking Andy Ruiz when they fought. This nigga Juan Francisco Estrada resume was way better than Jesse Bam Rodriguez when they fought. Jeremiah Nakathila, that nigga resume was way better than Abdullah Mason when they fought, bro. Jose Pedraza had a way better resume than Keyshawn Davis when they fought. Yuriokis Gamboa's resume was better than Tank Davis's resume when they fought. Y'all better get off that resume shit, man. That resume shit to get you messed up. Yes, you want to look at experience, but you need to be breaking down fighting styles. You need to be breaking down previous performances and shit. You need to be breaking down what gives the other one trouble and what doesn't. Isaiah with the 2-piece. No biscuit in super chat. You violate, I'ma demonstrate. Stop stealing Floyd. Yeah, Brian Norman Jr. cooked his ass with that. He cooked his ass. Devin got mad than a motherfucker too. Oh man, they're on to me. Get off my dick. You on my dick. Devin was mad than him. He was mad. Brian said, look, man, that Floyd Mayweather shit. Go play some Floyd Mayweather tapes. He said that exact same thing. He said, I ain't trying to be nobody but me, nigga. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Hold on. Bullet's in the building. Oh, yeah, Bullet. Yeah, I seen that. So he just posted, Jesse Bam Bam Rodriguez picked Devin Haney to beat Brian Norman Jr. You know, snack fighters got to stick together, bro. Snack fighters got to stick together, bro. You know how that shit go. When you on that snack pack, you gotta stick together, man. When you on that snack pack, you gotta stick together, big dog. That's all that is, man. Is that supposed to move me? Jesse Bam Rodriguez, you know, he got that snack pack too. That's why that nigga be coming in as a lightweight. Jesse Bam Rodriguez weigh 115. By the night of the fight, that nigga be 135. That's that snack pack, bro. You know what that is, Bullet. I don't even know why you trying to play. Yeah, I think Sam Noakes about to get done dirty too, Rodzilla. I think he about to get done super dirty too, bro. You ain't wrong. GD, what up? See, it's that bullshit. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, bro? What he gonna do? How he gonna break his face, bro? He gonna bring a baseball bat into the ring? He gonna bring a pistol in and pistol whip him in the middle of the ring? How you ain't talking about with a punch, is you? So y'all do remember Snack because there was no Snack talk. No, ain't no Snack talk regarding Virgil with me. Because I like Virgil better than I like Devin. I don't like Devin Haney at all. I'm not a fan. I don't like his fan base for the most part. I don't like his daddy. And so I'm not a fan of Devin Haney. So yes, anytime I get a chance on this channel to jab Devin Haney, that will be happening. 100%. 100%. And because I know it gets under his fan skins. Yep. 100%. Definitely gonna do it. All the time. Just like niggas will call Tank Davis a monkey to get under my skin. Just like niggas will call Tank Davis female names and shit and rename him and shit. If niggas can rename a motherfucker out of they hate, if people can lie because of they hate and shit, I can let you know I dislike a motherfucker. So anytime I get a chance to jab at something that I know gonna get under a motherfucking Devin Haney fan skin, I'm gonna do the shit. Yep. Cause I'll still keep it real and give him credit if he win. If he's in a good fight, I'll still call it a good fight. 100%. When it comes to picking who gonna win the fight, I'm gonna actually put my money on who I believe gonna win the fight based on whatever the case may be. But I'm gonna take shots. Cause niggas take shots at me over boxing talk all the time. All the time. So I'm gonna take shots at that. If people don't like it, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck no more. Just is what it is. They hold you to a higher standard, KO. Well, I'm gonna keep my standard. I'm still gonna tell the truth. But shit. Yeah, I like Virgil better. I didn't bring up Bam snack pack till somebody put Bam in my chat Talking about Devin, I wouldn't have bought up Bam Rodriguez snack pack because I like him better. But I'm going to bring up the Devin snack pack. I'm going to bring that shit up. 100% of the time, I'm bringing that shit up. I'm bringing that shit up. Because he the only nigga on snack pack, can't stop nothing. The snack don't work for him. Snack work like a motherfucker for Bam Bam. Snack work like a charm for motherfucking Virgil. Snack working crazy for Terrence Bud Crawford. That nigga got the wrong pack. They sent that nigga the Great Value snack pack. This nigga got the Sam's Choice snack pack, the off-brand snack pack. He the only nigga that got snack spelled correctly on his pack. They spell his snack pack S-N-A-C-K. Everybody else got the S-N-A-C. They gave that nigga the wrong one. Shit. They need to get that nigga what they gave Bam, what they give Virgil, what they give Bud. Cause that shit ain't adding up. Cause you put Virgil in there with motherfucking Jose Ramirez. See what the fuck he do to him. Niggas on JoJo Diaz level do not go the distance with Bam Rodriguez, bro. Shit. You put a come forward Mexican, straightforward, high guard, left hook fighter in front of motherfucking Terrence Bud Crawford. You know what Terrence Bud Crawford not gonna do? Run away from that nigga for the whole fight. Shit. Shit. Okay, that nigga the wrong snack pack. So yeah, Bullet. Shit. Jesse Bam Rodriguez picked Devin because they got the snack pack. They on snack together. Nah. See, and this how real I am. No. Snack is gonna live on. Tank was just taking a jab, an ill-advised, ill-timed jab at them ninjas. Nah, it's snack pack. I know you being sarcastic. Snack ain't going nowhere. Snack ain't going nowhere. Hell yeah, she got the wrong snack pack. She got the wrong snack pack. She did get a KO on the snack, but her knockout percent, maybe she'll get some more KOs on the snack pack. Why y'all calling him the GOAT? What is he the GOAT of, bro? Are you trolling, Chris? What is he the GOAT of? AKO, you think Shakur will finally answer Jermaine Ortiz call out since he brave enough to step up to 140? Ortiz called him out a while ago on X and he never responded. I don't know, but I hope not, because that is a boring ass fucking fight. And if I gotta watch Shakur in a boring fight, at least let it be Team Alifu, bro. At least let it be two names and shit. You know what I mean? I don't want to see Shakur fight counterpunchers. Cause it's gonna be boring as shit. They're gonna be staring at each other the whole goddamn time. Neither one of them gonna land more than 100 punches. And they're gonna be fainting their ass off. Watch me faint and watch me jab jab. Watch me faint and watch me jab jab. Like, nah, I ain't trying. Fuck all that. And that's another thing. Why y'all got me talking about Devin Haney? Why that nigga try to act like he fighting at his natural weight? I was watching the interview. It was either the interview or the face-off they was doing. He was like, yeah, Brian Norman Jr., the bigger man, I'm going to be fighting more to my natural weight at 147. Nigga, no, you not. This nigga walk around 170 talking about I'm going to be fighting to my natural weight. Boy, you gonna be at least 20 to 25 pounds bigger the night of the fight. Tank a counterpuncher, ain't it? Yeah, but he can come forward too. And Tank will lead. Like, maybe let me rephrase that, bro, because that's a good point. Counter puncher as in I don't never see you lead before. I've seen Tank go get ninjas, bro. I've seen him be aggressive with his counter punching. Back-footed counter punches that can't create their own offense is what I'm talking about. T.O. is at his best when somebody's coming at him and they do something first and then he can go back at it. But when he tries to be aggressive against Sandor Martin on the front foot, against Kambosos when he was on the front foot, against Jermaine Ortiz on the front foot, he can't cut off the ring. He's trash moving forward. Right? Shakur Stevenson just don't have the demeanor to be moving forward. So you put T.O. and Shakur together, and neither one of them are good at creating their own offense, and they look for other people to make mistakes. Them niggas gonna be staring off at each other. It's gonna look like Raymond Muratalla versus Tevin Farmer out that bitch. Okay? But I need Devin, bro. Y'all stop with these fake ass narratives. Brian Norman Jr. is not naturally bigger than Devin the Dream Haney, bro. Devin Haney looked taller than him. Devin Haney looked like he walking around naturally bigger than him. Miss me with that bullshit. Miss me with all that bullshit, bro. I'm not falling for none of that shit. What I will fall for is Brian Norman Jr. is a bum, so Devin Haney should dominate him. Anything less is uncivilized. Anything else is uncivilized, bro. All snap boxing hacker in the building. That's a legacy fight for people who love technical boxing. Nigga, you don't even know what technical boxing is, bro. You don't even know what technical boxing is. Technical boxing don't mean boring, bro. Technical boxing is not just waiting on, just staring at motherfuckers. I'm staring at you, you staring at me, and don't nobody throw shit. That's not technical boxing. That's called gunshot boxing. Show you something, bro. This shit right here, bro. This is not technical boxing. This is technically boring. Okay? That's the shit you looking forward to right now. This shit y'all want me to get excited about, man? This shit right here. This is what the fuck. This is what the fuck we supposed to get excited about. Okay? This is with nothing on the line, with headgear and bigger gloves, and these niggas is this cautious. What the hell you think with 8 ounces on with no headgear and everything on the line? You think they're going to get more aggressive than this? Nah, bro. Y'all can have that shit. Y'all can have that shit, bro. I promise y'all can have that. Y'all can have that shit, bro. If you not taking risks with headgear on and y'all posing and shit, purposefully throwing jabs out short to try to get the other one to go so you can go off with, man, ain't nobody trying to see that shit, man. Good legacy fight, trash from an entertaining perspective, man. You gonna get more feints than punches. And if that fight happens, I'll bet anyone, bro. I'll bet anyone that combined throughout a 12-round fight combined, they will not land 200 punches combined. All they have to do is land 100 punches each. That's only landing 10 punches around. I bet you they can't do that. I bet you between them, when it's all said and done, they will not throw 200. I mean, they will not land 200 punches. They got more heart than your guy. How? How so? My guy fights like a dog. My guy take risk in the ring. These guys fight like scared little puppies. Okay? Sorry, bro. I mean, they can't help it, Knight Rider. They hear me talking, they put everything into what can I say about Tank? That's just, you know, that's what they like to do. Cause I feel like y'all think that I should only talk about Tank for some reason. Oh, if he's saying too much real shit about a fighter that I like, let me bring it back to Tank and try to shift the conversation. No, nigga, we talking about them. We talking about them. Nah, Scarface, they gonna land less than 200. 70 plus 60 is 130. 65. So think about this, bro. This is the shit y'all. Listen, dog. So what you saying is you see that nigga Shakur landing about 6 punches per round. No, thank you, nigga. No, thank you. See that nigga landing 6 punches per round. You see T.O. landing 5 punches per round, nigga. No, thank you, nigga. No. The nigga you got on your avatar. I'll watch every last one of his fights over again before I enjoy that shit. That nigga monster, I'll watch his shit. What is you talking about? No. Man, I'm really gonna enjoy that fight. Y'all crazy as hell. I'd rather watch Monster anyway fight motherfucking MJ Akhmadaliev again, bro. I watch all David Benavidez fights over before I'm telling y'all, bro. And I hope I'm wrong, but I just think that's gonna make for a boring ass fight. And they gonna really act like they doing some shit. Oh, nigga, I got you with that feint, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Gonna be doing all this shit, boy, posing and shit, man. Everybody trying to watch that shit. I was watching Tua versus Ike again, 1,300 punches. They don't make fighters like that anymore. Yeah, these boys soft. These boys soft, man. Anyway, I'll let y'all come chop it up for a minute. I think I'm done fucking with y'all. Here y'all go. There y'all go, man. That boy say he gonna break his hand shadow boxing. That's crazy. That's mad disrespectful, bro. It's mad disrespectful, dog. Shadow boxing, fam, that's crazy. Bam says he retiring at 30. If he accomplished everything, he gonna run out of people to fight. Cause if Bam is able to get Raw, if Bam is able to get Monster, if he's able to get Junto, it ain't gonna be shit else for him, bro. What's up, man?
What up, KO? What's up, host? What's up,
good,
champ?
Man?
It's all good. Hey, look, can I go ahead and say something real quick?
Yeah, you got it. Floor is yours.
Okay. I'm gonna respond to somebody that doesn't deserve a response, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Hey, look here, boxing hacker. Did Core and De Los Santos bring the best out of each other? I said before, and I'll say it again, somehow, Core is remarkable. He's magical because Core single-handedly turned that fight with both those fighters who have all that potential down to a sleep fest. And I'll leave it there.
Already. Isaiah, what's up, man?
Yo, what's good, y'all? Y'all can hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. What you got, bro?
Yo, I just wanted to say, I'll bet my whole check will be asleep by before the 12th round if T.O. fights Shakur.
Damn.
And I'm putting up more than 2,000, so I know I'm gonna come up double because ain't nobody gonna say that shit is technical. If you really think that's gonna be a technical fight, you must have not seen De Los Santos and Shakur when he literally turned his back and
that looks like a girl.
Bingo! Say it again. Say it again, G.
You just made Victor's favorite point, man.
Nah, it's true though, but you see, and I'm not gonna lie, I saw the fight because I saw it live in KO. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is oh my god, KO. I was looking at the fight and I said, yo, Shakur's gonna dominate Edwin, and then KO, why did he turn his back on the ring and sprint to the other side? Am I lying?
Nah, he did, bro. He did.
That was nasty.
What up, Cal Coolidge? I see you in the building. True. What up? Man, let me answer this question from Dank real quick. Dank says, who's more dangerous fighter for Jake, KO? AJ or Tank? I think it's equal, bro. I think it depends on how you look at it. AJ is more dangerous with a one shot. I think he can stop Jake Paul with one fucking shot and put him to sleep. Tank is more dangerous to just beat him the fuck up for a longer amount of time because he's faster, so he can hit Jake with more shit that you don't see coming. But I think the result is the same.
That's a fact.
They both fuck him up. AJ can just kill his ass with one shot. Tank can't get him with one shot. Tank can put his ass in the hospital by just continuing to whoop his ass for the whole fucking fight.
KO, let me say this too. You know, it'll be harder in two perspectives. It'll be harder for Jake to get Tank because you know what? Jake has reach, but he's got to reach down to get Tank. And you know, the second part is, and Tank's feet, oh, I'm sorry, brother, if you hear all that noise. And Tank's feet, way too motherfucking sharp, way too good, way too fast, too much ring generalship for Jake Paul to even touch him. But he's going to have to, even though he has the extension or the longer reach, he's going to have to reach down to get at Tank. So he ain't going to be able to touch Tank. And by the way, you know, on that question you just said, Jalen asked, I told him, I said, look, you know, Tank ain't never been knocked out, never been knocked down, and never been hurt. AJ, on the other hand, well, you know the rest.
Yeah, AJ is more dangerous to just cut his lights out with one fucking shot. One fucking shot, AJ will fuck Jake Paul up. But just beating you up over and over again, making you take more punishment, that's Tank, because Jake will probably be able to take Tank punches better, right? Because Tank ain't as big as AJ. But that also leaves you to get cut up more. That can bruise your face up more, break more bones, because you take more punches because you can take them better. But the result is the same. They both fuck him up. Much more damage. Yeah, so, but from a one punch, you got to get that shit to AJ. AJ punch way harder, he way fucking bigger. But that actually could be safer for Jake Paul. If you know anything about boxing, it could be safer for you for a motherfucker to just knock your ass out in one punch versus you just getting beat up and you taking the punches, but you're getting beat up. Your head is getting concussed. You taking clean shot over and over and over and over again. That shit could be much worse for you and much worse for your health than the motherfucker just knocking you out with one shot in the first round. If you know anything about boxing. So
yeah, that's the mercy killing. That's the mercy killing.
Yeah, be more bully. What up?
Yeah, what up, man? What's going on? Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say it like this. Jake Paul popped out that fight because he know he was about to get his ass whipped. We know this, and he more likely was about to get knocked out. Because I went back just like I did over that first press conference, and Tank kept saying you sticking to the script. Tank wasn't going to stick to the script. He wasn't going to go in there and take no loss to this motherfucker. You know what I mean? And more it got close, the more and more he got scared of that shit. You know he's about to get that ass whipped. So what he do? He go ahead and bow out and don't make it about, fight, for the women and all of this bullshit. This is nigga walking around with rape allegations on him, man. He's a clown, yo. He go over there to the UK. You know what I mean? A lot of them really ain't that bright anyway. They'll go for that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? AJ will go ahead and fight him, but AJ going to stick to the script. That's the thing. Tank has integrity as a fighter.
I got some breaking news for y'all. I got some breaking news for y'all. We can dead this conversation for right now until we hear something else. Here y'all go. Ariel Helwani was able to talk to Eddie Hearn. This is what Eddie Hearn said about the fight with Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul.
There you have it. In the midst of all this, I did reach out to Eddie Hearn, as did Gareth, and he said, "We have spoken, but nothing close, and I doubt he would be so crazy." He being Jake. I then asked him, "Would you say this report is premature?" He said, "Absolutely." And then I said, "Can I attribute this to you?" And he said, "Yes."
All right, man.
So y'all hold y'all horses on this Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua shit, according to Eddie Hearn. FYI. FYI. Told y'all, bro. Told y'all. Jake Paul is either gonna make sure that shit is rigged or he not really getting in the ring with Anthony Joshua. Yeah. And that whoever's smoke detector that was, it went off at the perfect motherfucking time. That was perfect.
Hey, let me say something real quick about that Devin Haney. I'm not gonna make a long speech about it because I know I'm long-winded because I like to sift through the motherfucker with a fine tooth comb. But I'm gonna say this: it's gonna be a Brian Norman, Quentin Randall repeat. That's what it's gonna be. Except Haney is a much better Quentin Randall, and I'll leave it there.
Okay. All right. Boxing Hacker, what's up?
Yo, salute to you, KO. Salute to you.
Truth, start talking right now so we can prove that you and Boxing Hacker ain't the same person. 1, 2, 3, go.
Yo, what's up, Truth?
That nigga ain't me.
We're not the same person.
Y'all know this, boy.
What's wrong with BFTV, man?
I don't know, man. I don't know. They see anime avatars and think niggas the same.
But to be fair, we both have two black versions of anime avatars, so I get it. You know, but no, we're not the same. I don't even like Lomachenko for real.
And I don't like Devin.
You should. But
shouldn't. But I'm a love him. I'm gonna love him in about 2 weeks. I'm gonna love him.
Yo, just to respond to what Victor said, you know, when it comes to that De Los Santos fight, remember that Shakur had one hand. How many people are beating De Los Santos with one hand? I mean, Ryo couldn't do it. So let's keep.
You need a handkerchief. You need a handkerchief, boxing.
Hey, ain't no tears. I'm just saying, put it in context.
You want to cry?
Tears here.
Oh,
ain't no tears. Hey, much people aren't doing that.
Take for the bad nigga with one hand. Ain't nobody crying about that.
Bro. Much people ain't beating no goddamn De Los Santos with one hand.
Take for the killer with one motherfucking hand.
For one round, bro. For one round. Cut the cap.
Hold on. What you talking about? Tank only had one hand for one round against Pitbull?
One or two.
Man, you capping, bro. This is shit I be talking about, dog. Floor is yours, bro.
Thank you.
He literally heard his shit. He literally heard his shit in the middle of the fourth round when he started turning up on that nigga. He winced and everything, went to the corner, shook his hand, and Calvin said, "I know what's going on, but we can't worry about that shit right now." He proceeded to win the rest of the fight with one fucking hand. But you go ahead, bro.
Why Tank pointed to the wrong hand in the post fight?
I don't remember it being from the fourth, but I'll rewatch it if you say so, you know. But when it comes to the fight with Tio and Shakur, I mean, they're two high-level fighters. I mean, you look at two people that were both in the Olympics. One didn't go as far as the other, of course. You know. And
another thing, can y'all stop with the who beating De Los Santos with one hand? William Foster, no disrespect to him, but he a journeyman at best. William Foster beat that nigga. Stop acting like Edwin just because y'all saw what he did to Ryo. Like Edwin is just some fucking like the top 2 or 3 persons.
He made Keyshawn duck.
Ryo's the same person who beat Pitbull. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Like when y'all talking about who Shakur is, man. Wait, you can't just look at that one fight. If you're gonna look at that one fight, you gotta put that in context. He fought the guy with one hand. Y'all should be mad at Dos Santos for not capitalizing on that.
He didn't fight the motherfucker, nigga. He didn't fight the motherfucker, nigga.
Why not? You can't cut the ring?
He didn't fight the motherfucker.
Why not? You can't cut the ring? He can't cut the ring?
Fuck you talking about? He fought him with one hand. He didn't fight the nigga. Neither one of them niggas fought.
You can't cut the ring? What happened to that? Is that not thing in boxing? Come on, man.
Yo, hold on though, but let's be
honest. It's not they couldn't. He just didn't have the skill to. But now you're gonna see Shakur fight another boxer, a boxer puncher a little bit, but somebody who should be maybe not as high level, but close to
like he did with Zepeda.
And one thing we know about Teofimo Lopez, he shows up when the cards are high. He showed up for Lomachenko when the cards were high. He showed up for Josh Taylor. The cards were high.
Okay, but Shakur is not a Josh Taylor.
Shakur is a three-divisional champion.
He's gonna look like Ortiz.
He's a three-divisional champion.
Y'all let me get a couple more people before we just start all cooking.
Hey, just one thing, KO. Just one thing.
This shit for the whole show. Let me hear truth.
Okay, just one thing, KO. One thing. If Tio and motherfucking Shakur are going to bring the best, that means their best out of each other, it's going to be a whole lot of Core De Los Santos shit all over again.
Nah, I think that's impossible. I think to bring the best out of both of them, they need a fighter that's coming at them, that's allowing them to use their athleticism and counter punching and fighting off the back foot and making them be active because the person is coming at them. You're not going to bring the best out of Shakur by putting somebody in front of him that's going to be boxing and trying to counter and fighting with him.
That's why I'm saying Core De Los Santos.
That's why I'm willing to bet over the 12-round fight. I don't think combined. I don't think they're going to land 200 punches, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I think combined so I think they landing anywhere from 5 to 7 punches per round each. That shit gonna be boring as fuck, man. I'm telling you. In my opinion,
it's gonna be high level boxing.
It's gonna be boring in the motherfucker, man.
It's gonna be high level.
Go ahead, Truth. What's up, man?
What's going on, man? Salute to you, KO, and the panel. Man, I absolutely disagree. And the reason why, well, first with the TO point, I'm not even going to address the AJ and Tank comparison because that is laughable at best. AJ is over here knocking out heavyweights that don't even want to box no more. And what you think he's finna do to a barely cruiserweight? Anyway, TO and Shakur is going to be boring simply because TO doesn't know how to fight on the front foot. And Shakur is going to do one thing, and that's make him fight on the front foot. And therefore, we're going to get one of those, T.O. getting frustrated. Like it's going to be more reminiscent of T.O. Ortiz than I would say De Los Santos and Shakur, because T.O. is going to press. And once the fight starts getting long and Shakur done, pop shotted him a couple of times or countered him, he's going to start pressing that issue. But Shakur ain't Ortiz, so I don't think it's going to be that same way. But other than that, Jake didn't duck Tank. Tank ruined the opportunity he was given by extracurricular stuff that he got going on. So when are we going to hold Tank accountable for ruining his own career? It's just what I want to know from both you, Victor, Pastor Vic, and you too, KO. When are we going to hold Tank?
I'll hold him accountable. I'll hold him accountable as soon as some charges are pressed and he fucking has to go to jail.
Right, but we know this is a part of.
I'm not holding him accountable for accusations, bro.
A part of his behavior, though. It's not like he hasn't done this in the past.
You talking about this time earlier this year when they couldn't even press charges because they didn't have no evidence, or you talking about in 2000? Or you talking about in 2000? Or you talking about in 2022? When the witness said that shit didn't happen and that they were lying. I'm trying to figure out
which about a sequence of events. People pay people all the time to say something didn't happen.
Okay, if you can show me, if you can show me that, then we'll go there too.
When Tank is going back to the same people, that's how you know, because he can get off on them.
Okay,
that's how you know. Normally, offenders return back to the same.
So no proof. No proof whatsoever. We just gotta hold them accountable without waiting on all the
basketball game, snatching a woman up.
Yeah,
we know this is a part of his behavior.
So, have you ever done anything that was part of your behavior that you don't do anymore?
Nah. You can't do that.
So you never whether it be working out, whether it be you ain't never changed who you are.
He's still in the same instances. You can't say, "Oh, he's a changed man. He's just
All right.
doing and being accused of the
All
same
right,
thing."
bro.
No, come on,
Hey, yo,
KO.
I'll answer your question directly, bro. I'll answer your question directly. If he is convicted, if there is a tape that comes out, if there is anything going on, I will hold him accountable. But what I will not do is put something on that young man because somebody said he did some shit. Just because people say he did shit all the time. And
Hey, let me say something.
The last two times that people said he did something true turned out not to be true. So I'm gonna wait for all the facts to come out. I'm not gonna do what you're doing. I'm not gonna do what Bella is in the chat doing, cheerleading for you and shit. I'm not gonna do that and accuse this young man of find this young man guilty just because somebody accused him of something. Because I just learned that he can get accused of something the last two times and the shit turned out not to be true. I'm not doing that, bro. If there's a tape out there, if he's found guilty, then 100% he deserves everything that comes with that. But I'm not gonna prematurely convict that young man without proof, bro.
Money
I'm not doing
can
it.
people recant.
I'm not doing that.
They do.
I'm not doing it to Devin
Money
Haney. I'm
makes
not doing it
people
to nobody, bro.
recant all the
Hey,
time.
truth. Let me ask you something, man. If you in a place that has the potential for dangerous shit to happen, which is almost any crowd where a place is crowded with people, and you detect that a danger is in the mix, right? And you tell your girl, let's go, let's get the fuck up out of here. Something getting ready to happen. And she says, no, I don't want to go. Now, what you gonna do? You gonna leave her? You gonna walk and leave her? Or you gonna grab her by the arm and say, I said, let's get the fuck out of here. I know what I'm talking about. Let's go. And she says, no, I don't want to go. What you gonna do, nigga? You gonna walk away and leave her? I bet you if you do, and she gets fucked up in that dangerous situation, you'll be held accountable for being a coward ass nigga and leaving her there. So you talking out your
You're
ass,
going
nigga.
to forcibly kidnap
What the hell is
somebody
Victor
against
talking
Yeah,
their
about?
nigga, I'm
will
gonna
just
take my
because
girl out that motherfucker.
Victor,
If
what
I
you
have to
just
grab
said
her
was
out of there, I'm gonna take her
kidnapping,
out of
bro.
there.
You
What
just
in the hell?
to
Yo,
avoid
True,
one
you a
charge,
damn
you
lie,
committed
yo.
another. What are you talking about,
You a
Victor?
fake nigga. You a lie,
Y'all let
yo.
me hear Jupe, y'all let me hear Jupe. Jupe, go ahead.
Went way out of bounds.
Y'all hold on. Let Jupe go ahead, Jupe.
Hey, how y'all doing?
What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I'm gonna say this. When it comes to this whole I can't hold anybody accountable to anything. First of all, I don't have the means to hold him accountable, right? Because I don't know if he did or not. Has he been accused? Yes. But there's smokers that normally fire? Yes. But apparently that only works one way. It doesn't work with people like Conti. But whatever. I just think that at the end of the day, if it happened, if like I've said 1,000 times, he needs to go to jail or what have you, right? But I just think that it's funny about this whole holding people accountable because we've seen people accused of things. I've seen Tank grab a woman up. Did I see him strike her? No. Have I ever seen him strike a woman? No. I've seen him grab her up. To me, that was enough. He shouldn't have did it. But I've seen footage of fighters striking women, hitting pedestrians, non-fighters, carnival workers, all kind of stuff. And anybody in here tells us, "Oh, we got hold accountable, good, have gun charges, all kind of stuff," and no one does it. So I just think,
bingo.
Let's stop pretending
You
to be like.
preaching.
I just think this whole moral high ground. And I love Mike Tyson. He's a convicted rapist. Like, let's just stop. Like, just the moral high ground stuff. But the other thing I was gonna say that was so funny that we're saying he got to hold him accountable because he's running his own career. I thought the Jake Paul fight in itself was ruining his career. So wasn't this kind of helping? Because I thought the whole point is we didn't like the fight anyway. I thought it was a terrible fight. We didn't want it. So is he ruining his career by not getting the fight? Because I thought we were saying it was a terrible fight. Anyway, moving on from that, real quick. When it comes to Shakur and Tio, I see what y'all are saying, but I'm hoping. I do think sometimes it's going to be a little stale in the beginning, and it might take a while to get going. But I'm thinking that maybe Tio might feel a little bit more froggy to be the aggressor because it's whatever people always say. Shakur can't punch. So I'm thinking if he's a little bit more aggressive for that reason. Do you guys think that, or you think he's just going to keep his hands in his pocket and just wait for Shakur the whole night, despite knowing that he don't think Shakur can punch?
I think he knew Arnold Barboza couldn't punch too. So it's like, I just think that style mesmerizes too. I seen him. Sandor Martin can't punch. Jermaine Ortiz not known as a big puncher. People that fight on their back foot that make T.O. come forward or that put him in that situation, he always look bad against them. So he'd have to do something that I haven't seen him do before. He'd have to show me that he can fix whatever was wrong with Sandor, whatever was wrong with Jermaine Ortiz. and whatever was wrong with those guys in order for me to believe that he can do that shit successfully. That's just me. But maybe he can. I just, and I know for a fact Shakur ain't finna go in that bitch and start creating offense and being aggressive and trying to set up openings and shit like that. I know he not gonna do that shit.
I mean, he did a little bit with Zepeda, a little bit.
Nah, it was depending on what I mean, Jupe, is it was depending on Zepeda was being aggressive the whole night. So he's throwing, and that's letting Shakur get in his bag and do the shit he naturally like to do. Be defensive first and then counter punch. But if you got somebody like Tio in front of you that's gonna feint with you, kind of how that sparring footage was, now you got to try to create your own openings. Because Tio throwing jabs short on purpose. He not really trying to lead and be aggressive. Zepeda, a pressure fighter, coming straight at you. So he gonna give you openings because you know he gonna throw, you know his combination pattern, and so you can try to counter, wait for him to get done, do your shit off the ropes and do all of that shit. With Tio, it's gonna be a lot of lows because neither one of them is adept at applying that pressure and being that person to go create them openings and shit. That's just me. Maybe I could be wrong, but I respect the fight from a legacy perspective.
Hey, I'd be right there.
Both of them being big names, but I just think it's gonna be boring as shit, in my personal opinion. That's
no, you right about that, KO. You absolutely 100% right.
Yo, but let's talk about Boots and Virgil, man. Let's talk about Boots and Virgil. A lot of people owe Boots an apology, man.
I told you. Well, I won't say I told you so, but I kind of did.
Owe him an apology now. He ducked the fight first.
It wasn't no fight to duck. Y'all are so.
Boots ducked the fight first, but now Virgil is ducking the fight now. So they are 1-for-1 on the duck board. The next duck wins.
There was no fight. If you believe there was a fight to duck, I have an island in Montana to sell you.
There was definitely a fight that Boots ducked beforehand. Now Virgil is ducking now. So like I said, it's 1-1. The next and the last duck wins. That's it.
Hey, Truth. Why you think? Hey, Truth. Why are we saying that Virgil ducked simply because? Hey, Truth.
But yeah,
Truth. You feel that, Truth?
Virgil know what he got on his hands.
Hey, Truth.
Both of them boys looking like monsters at 154, though. I must.
Hey, admit. Truth. You right there? Truth.
I think he went on mute. Shout out to Easy #1 with the 5-piece in the super chat. It says Shakur literally on video punching a woman in the back of the head. Nobody talks about it because nobody cares about Shakur, man. And the punch was
about Bivol either. Anybody?
Yeah, the punch was like it was real soft and shit. So they like, you know.
KO, that's
stop it. Don't do that.
You know what I mean?
KO. Don't do that way. Come on, man.
The shit was real. The shit is like, you know, like Devin when he tried to punch over at the fair and shit. When you don't, you can do damage and shit.
The man was stationary, but whatever.
Shout out to Brashley being a member. I'm being facetious. Don't nobody clip this shit like I'm serious, man. Niggas get real mad. Brashley being a member.
They finna have you on Twitter tomorrow, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm telling you, KO supports DV. Say, watch, niggas gonna be crazy. Brashley been a member for 7 months. Said Shakur's not winning, fighting his boring fight. Ortiz didn't even get that decision, and he arguably won. You gotta be the champ. You gotta beat the champ. Y'all will see. We gonna see. Oh damn, that shit fell down. Go ahead, Rozilla, man. We about to talk about Virgil. You up here right in time.
Man, I'm torn, KO. I'm fucking torn, bro. Between what Virgil just said in this interview with Jermall Charlo, and then, bro, what his dad said in the interview that he did yesterday with I think it was YSM. Man, bro, they just need to stop talking. They just
what did he say to Jermall Charlo? I ain't hear it. Break the news to it. What did he say?
He was doing the live right now, bro, and he basically was saying if it was up to me, that'd be the fight that I'd take next. But he basically said that there's a lot of components, there's a lot of parts to it. Basically tiptoeing around it, bro.
A lot of components and parts to what?
From what I got from it, bro, is that we ain't getting that fight next, bro.
Right. So, it's what so aren't those same components that they supposedly had when Boots apparently ducked? Remember, Ortiz was been ready. He was ready. He offered to fight. So then they had the same components and structures and $10 million requests and all that.
That's why I said it was
we not getting this fight unless Turkey throws some crazy bread up. That's what it sounds like.
Right.
Hey,
See,
but
now
can
it's all
I
the
ask you guys?
So
and stuff.
hold on real quick,
Hey,
OG Vic. I gotta, cause I know my boy Dean, if he listening, man, he gonna come for me. I gotta get it off while he not here, so I don't hear his right again. So I apologize to the homie Dean. I apologize to Sis, and I apologize to my sister.
Damn, bro.
hey, but let me ask you this. Everybody for that matter, why are we considering Ortiz, Virgil, ducking simply because he mentioned his dream fight? He didn't say, fuck Boots. Like Tank says about Core, why should I fight that nigga? I don't think he said that. He said, well, my dream. Now he's going back into his dreams and his wishes that one day I hope I can fight EJ. And so he revealed it. He didn't say that to suggest I don't want to fight Boots. I just always dreamed to fight but Spence. Why is that enough?
One, Victor,
I think it's
Boots and
more so
Virgil
his
is not
movements,
a
cause
$10 million
cause,
fight.
cause
Right
KO,
there, it's a price
if
out.
with him being the interim champ, can't he petition to for that fight? Why did he let Keith Thurman jump the line like that? You know,
He could
like
have petitioned for it, but that if they already had the key fight, that shit wasn't gonna be on nothing. But what I will say, Victor, is the Earl shit didn't come up until coincidentally after Boots got in that ring and pressed his ass, bro. Now he talking about Earl and shit. Now he doing interviews talking about it's too many components. Like he trying to do a math problem or something.
And
The fuck you
again,
talking about
the fight is
components and
not a 10
moving
million
parts
or
and
no
shit
fight.
like that, bro?
But
It's not
nah,
a
but
$10
what?
million
Hold on,
fight,
truth.
Victor. It
What?
isn't. None of them have
But
been on pay-per-view.
see,
nah,
Earl Spence
but
is
Virgil
on
has
pay per
barely
view.
chill,
Spence is
sold.
on pay per
chill.
view.
with
Boots has
Oscar,
never
you just
sold
got to do the
outside
Ryan
of
shit.
Philly.
Earl
It's
Spence is
not a
on pay
$10
per
million
view.
fight.
Well, maybe
But
that's why he dreamed of fighting Spence.
Yeah,
but
Spence
that
is
shit.
a pay per view
But
fighter.
that shit is a trash fight because why the fuck would you why would you put Boots on a spirit plane just to jump in the ring to Dallas to say, oh man, I was had a dream to fight Spence.
Yeah,
One
yeah.
of
That's
KO, you see
personal.
what the hell you did, KO? You got these boys talking about a spirit flight now.
it
But
is.
Damn,
yeah,
nigga,
Hey,
he didn't even have no
nah,
luck. He flew back the
hey,
same day. He flew that
nah,
just for Virgil. Shout out
KO.
to my dog 10 with the 2-piece in the cash app. He says, man, Victor, stand down because Virgil is scared. Damn.
And just to add to that, like he didn't just mention his dream fight. They asked him. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and put this in the chat. They asked him who would he choose next if he had the choice, and he said, "Oh, either one of them." Actually, yeah, Spence. So if that was his dream fight, that means he had the same dream last year or whenever when he was supposedly ready to fight Boots, and so he just so happened to just recall this dream.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
the question is a neutral question. It said, who? He didn't say, do you want to fight Boots? Would you like to fight Boots? He said, who would you like
Victor, why
to
you don't
fight?
like Boots, man?
No. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Wait a
what's
minute.
going on?
You can't claim
I mean,
that
Victor's sort of right though. He didn't say
you
he
can't
wouldn't fight
claim
Boots.
you're just a contrarian. You
No, but
can't
he's right.
claim
He
that
didn't
you
say
are
that.
ready to fight. You can't claim that you were just so ready to fight the Boots, right? And then, right, but now the second he's there, right, you claim you was ready for it. But now but Spence is my dream fight. Oh, and now we need 10 million. And oh, my hand hurt. Didn't I
Yeah,
tell y'all that he wasn't fighting no Boots
yeah.
directly off no injury? I
She
told y'all
cooking.
that.
She cooking.
They did
Okay,
all these
okay.
tests to set them up.
and his dad is saying
They were never taking the fight. I don't know how y'all can't see it.
Okay, let me tell you this. Wait a minute, hold up. Let me say this. You know, you gotta have some. Hey, just like we talking about Tank. Hey, you ain't got no evidence. Don't tell me to motherfucking hold Tank to a standard. There ain't no standard, ain't no evidence. So I'm not gonna hold him accountable for shit there ain't no evidence for. Same thing applies to motherfucker. We're trying to call. Wait a minute,
So
hold
you're
up.
snatching up a
We're
girl
trying
at
to
a
just a minute.
basketball
Hey,
game.
wait a
Ain't
minute,
evidence,
Truth.
Victor?
Wait a minute,
It
hold
ain't
up, Truth.
evidence.
Let me lay down the
Truth is like lock him
motherfucking
up.
gauntlet. Let me lay it down.
You gotta
There ain't
stop with
no
that
Truth, hey, lock
Victor,
evidence.
him up.
man.
There
Truth.
ain't
You
no
gotta stop that,
evidence.
Vic.
There is no evidence that Ortiz, Virgil, should be afraid of a nigga who almost got beat by motherfucking Karen. That nigga don't need to be scared
You
of that
really
nigga.
don't like Boots. This is crazy.
Nah.
I'm
Vic,
not gonna lie, Vic. He supposed to be 10 toes down, pushing for this fight, bro. He not. I
Virgil
understand him saying that Arrow is his dream fight, but he should be pushing for this fight next, bro. He shouldn't.
And that was
He
not
should
the
tell his
energy
dad to
he
shut
had
up.
when
He need to
Boots was
tell
in
his
the
manager
ring.
to chill out. He need to tell everybody pipe down, and he need to go straight to his. He need to do the Ryan move.
That was not the same energy he had when Boots was in the ring as well.
Hey, shout out to my dog YSM Sports Media. Let me play this real quick, man. Let me put Victor on. Let me put Virgil on the damn screen. Let's see what Virgil said. Maybe it'll change OG Victor's mind. Let's see.
So I don't know what went on and what was said, but the fact that the eyes of 154 were here, I know Charlo was ringside, Boots was here, we saw him in the ring, Spence was here and everything. A lot of the names that have circled you in the past were here to see you in this performance. What were your thoughts on them being here, and which one of them do you want next?
It doesn't matter who's next. If I had to pick, I'm gonna be honest, it would be Spence because that's my dream fight. I've been calling it since
AT&T.
AT&T. There you go, at the Cowboys Stadium, and I just think that's my dream fight. And I don't care what anyone says about it. But anyone else, like I said, anyone can get it respectfully. I just want to fight the best. I'm just a competitive guy.
Nah.
There you have it. There you have it. He said anybody. He said anybody. Anybody includes Boots.
Nah, Victor, he don't.
I got a question.
Going to.
I got a question.
Chill out, Vic. Come on, Vic.
What up, bro?
I got a question. This is gonna fuck everybody up. This may fuck the people in the chat up. I got a question. He said Earl Spence, anybody can get it. I just want to fight the best. Somebody explain to me how Earl is still the best.
Cook.
He didn't say Earl was the best.
If I had my pick, so it's not his pick.
How is he the best at 50?
Arrow only got one loss. He only got one loss to the best fighter in the game right now, KO.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Bella finna go crazy when she hear that. Arrow only got one loss.
When has he fought at 54?
EJ's still more accomplished than Boots. Let's not forget that.
A knockout. There you go. There you go.
He fought in a while.
So how many fights Earl got at 154?
He ain't got nothing.
Damn it, KO.
How many fights did Bud have at 154? How many fights did Bud have at 154?
Earl ain't Bud now. Vic, Earl ain't Bud now.
I don't know what that guy's talking about right now, but I'm looking at
Vic, Earl ain't Bud.
And then my next question about my dog. I love me some Earl Spence, but we live in reality over here. What was the date of his last fight?
Don't do it, KO.
600 years ago.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
And
lie.
how did he do in that? How did he do in that fight?
Not too well, if I recall. Not too well.
He look bad,
Let
bro.
me get this straight. You got Jerome Boots in is stepping on shit. Former unified champion, won every fight he been in the ring with. And that's what he been tied to the whole career. And you got Earl Spence coming off of a loss, ain't fought since July 2023. Never fought in the motherfucking weight class.
But Vic, I have a question for Vic.
Boots ain't stepping on nothing. Boots ain't stepping on nothing. Boots did not step on Karen, and his daddy. Wait a minute. Boots did not step on Karen, and his daddy said, "Wait a minute, nigga. Let's talk about some facts. Let's talk about some facts, nigga. Let's talk about some facts." All right, okay. Hold up. Listen, nigga. Quit crying, nigga. Quit running scared, nigga. Boots did not. Listen. Hey, Boots did not step on Karen. Boots did not step on Lima. Lima was a no motherfucking body. They ain't stepping on nobody.
Hold on, he stepped on Lima. He stepped on Lima.
Vic, I have a question for Vic.
Hold on, let me work. God damn it, let me work. Shit. OG Vic, man.
Yeah.
How many fights does Jerome Boots have in his career?
I don't know.
About 30.
He got 35. He got 35 fights.
Right.
All right. Name one nigga he didn't step on without using the name Karen.
Okay. Now, are we talking about stepping on? Remember what I said before about the difference when a nigga says he beat the shit out of him, and if the nigga's still coming at you, then you did not beat the shit out of him. Because that's what the shit is. Still coming at you. So, did he step on Vila? He might have beat him up, but did he step on him? Did he step on Lip in that?
He was doing what he wanted to that man. I ain't gonna lie.
Villa, and he still couldn't
But I have
get
a
hit.
question for Vic. Vic,
I'm like, damn.
Vic.
I just want to know why OG. I'm so shocked that OG, you don't like Boots, bro.
No, listen, man more than me, bro.
Hey, listen. You niggas always talking about gassing somebody up. I'm telling you, now let me go to this theory. This universal boxing theory. You're only known as good as your last fight. So let's go to his last 3 fights. First of all, what's his name? What's that motherfucker? He just not Lima. Because we know. We cried big alligator tears about Lima. We said he shouldn't have been fighting that nigga. So I don't consider that stepping on the nigga. Then he fought Karen. He couldn't get the motherfucker out of there. And this Manny then don't forget, wait a minute, nigga. What are you crying about? Then, you know what? I swear to God, I can tell. You know what? You can always tell when a nigga's scared because he starts stepping on you. He don't want to hear what you got to say. And don't forget, standing honest, he didn't step on that nigga. That nigga stepped on the stool. That nigga sat on the stool. He didn't come out to fight. That ain't stepping on a nigga. That nigga still in the cow.
He broke his will to
Come
fight.
on,
OG, he wildin' now.
He stepped on him.
I can't. Hey, hold on. I'm Team Virgil, bro. Y'all know about me, bro. I went to Warrior the other day, Monday, bro. You wrong,
Can I ask you a question?
You wrong, OG.
I got one more question, go. Victor is my dog. I love OG. Victor, why the fuck didn't he come out the corner, Victor?
Well, you know what? I can say, listen to me. I can say, listen, I'm going to say it. He, Boots, beat the shit out of him because that's what beating the shit out of a nigga is. He ain't got no more shit in him. But he didn't step on him.
Just said okay, Vic, I have a question.
He beat his ass enough that he ain't get up out that corner. That's what counts.
Virgil fan.
That motherfucker said, I can't do that shit no more.
I want to hear Terrence,
That's
man.
just like Tank.
Real quick, for all the Virgil fans. Seriously.
Let me get super chat. We got Kadir with the 2 pieces in super chat. Victor, stop playing. Virgil is a duck. And Nick J in the chat, she just want to see Earl get his shot. That's all.
Listen.
I know what it is, KO.
We got Brasher with the 5 pieces in the super chat says, I don't think Virgil duck, just like I don't think he picks his fights. It's his dad and Oscar in the front seat, and he in the car seat in the back. Damn. So you saying Virgil out here getting
Vic. How and the other Virgil fan? How does Virgil beat Boot? I mean, seriously. We know what Boot. We know what Virgil does. Yeah, it's me. We know what Virgil does. He likes to corner people and get them in the corner and try to beat on them. Do you think that's possible against Boot?
Okay, Terrence, let me answer Terrence real quick.
Come on, bro.
Hold up, Terrence. Hey, Terrence, listen to me. All right, listen to me. Listen. You know, I talked to KO about this last time I talked to him. Let me tell you something what Virgil got and what he's going to beat Boots with if he does. I'm not saying he is, but if he does, you know what he's going to beat him with? He's going to beat him with the motherfucking attitude. Bozy kept telling Boots, listen to me. You guys sound like a bunch of hyenas. Listen to me. Bozy, listen. Bozy kept telling Boots, get him the fuck out of there. Goddamn what you doing. Now, the reason he said that is because I know you got skills. You got all the skills in the world. What the fuck are you doing? I'm going to tell you what was missing. His motherfucking attitude. That nigga didn't want to use them skills to get that nigga out of there and stop him from hitting him in the chin. On the other hand, when motherfucking Virgil gets in the ring, he gets in that motherfucker with attitude. Nigga.
And how did that work versus Bahuk?
Hey, listen.
How did that work?
I got the answer. Bahuk knocked Virgil down twice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then what did Virgil do?
Nothing.
Now, some motherfuckers have bad nights. That was the bad night for Virgil. But Virgil got up from being knocked down.
Attitude didn't stop him from having a bad night? Well, I thought the attitude was the end all be all.
Hey, the attitude came after he got his ass knocked down twice. He beat that boy's ass. He stepped on him.
What I'm hearing,
telling you, that style's not.
I'm gonna catch his cash app. Then I gotta make a comment. First of all, shout out to my dog 10 back in the cash app. He says, "Ask Vic why he never mentioned Virgil versus Bahuk." Troop just did that. So we don't have to ask him that. But what you're saying is, when Boots have a bad night, he's still 12-0 Karen. When Virgil have a bad night, he get put down twice and have a close fight. So who really got the better attitude?
Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time. I'm gonna try it one more time. Boots couldn't get Karen the fuck out of there, and he couldn't step on him. Virgil got up from 2 knockdowns and stepped on that nigga. What's the matter with you niggas, man?
He didn't step on him, OG, but he won the fight. He didn't step on him, OG, but he won the fight.
The same way.
Hold up, man.
Nobody's knocking Karen out.
So Virgil, Virgil having somebody put him down twice and getting up and having a tough, controversial fight and going the distance, that's him stepping on a nigga. But Boots beating the nigga ass so bad that they don't even want to come out for the next round. That's not stepping on a nigga?
No, that's beating the shit out of him.
Crazy.
He beat the shit out of him.
He's definitely
This
is crazy.
You know what it is, bro?
He step on something that went to a decision.
Ever
One
since
that was stopped by the fighter isn't stepping on him.
All I can say is Virgil don't have a chance against Boots.
You know
you
what?
ain't put no money on it.
Okay, maybe I took it too far. Hold on,
we talking money
maybe
now.
I took it too far. Okay.
Victor, I don't think it's Boots, man. I think maybe what happened with you and Bozy back in the day?
Boy, owe him some money.
How much you owe you, Vic? How much you owe you, Vic?
Nah, it's because Boots stole Tank's slogan, bro. He said, "I'm gonna make him pay," and ever since that, OG been going crazy.
Yeah, he ain't like that shit.
Vic, how much you owe you, Vic?
Hey, maybe I took it too far. All right, so Virgil didn't step on him, but he won that fucking fight. He came back from 2 knockdowns and won that fight convincingly. So maybe I took it too far. He didn't step on him. My bad.
There you go. Hey.
That was a close fight, Vic.
See, everybody was getting crunk when Boots told Virgil what he told him in the face-off. Victor was the only one got mad and shit when he heard Boots use the line. That nigga got
Boots
mad.
said, "I guarantee this black can't beat me."
He said, "Oh hell no!
You can't beat me. You want to bet some money?" That when he did a butt move, he said, "I'll bet you. Let's bet some money."
No. I can't take nothing away from Boots, man. He a great fighter. Now there's some fights. I wish he would have fought a better opponent in his last fight for certain. But this is a fight I want to see, and from right now, like you said, KO, I'm seeing Virgil whole team bullshitting, and I'm not seeing Virgil doing everything in his power to push for it like Ryan did for the Tank fight, and it's rubbing me the wrong way. It's really rubbing me the wrong way. I can't even spin the shit. I'm trying to spin it, and I'm getting dizzy and shit. Drooping two-face had me on the ropes yesterday. I'm like, damn.
I am totally
contemplating all night. I'm like, damn.
Hey, I'm totally with you guys. I want Virgil and Boots for sure, and I think Boots is gonna beat him. All I'm trying to say is, let's not gas up one nigga, and let's not downplay the other nigga and say he's ducking. He might not be ducking, and Boots is really that nigga. I think.
So y'all didn't mind downplaying and gassing up Virgil and saying Boots was ducking a month ago?
If a nigga show up to my city, that ain't downplaying. He bitched me up.
Xander and the boss of Barrios, they gonna be fighting on 2B for a unification fight.
On that free top rank channel.
They're gonna be fighting on Facebook.
Free top rank. They got that on Amazon. Yeah, that's Amazon.
And that's who Spence needs to try to get at.
Man, all the old niggas, I'm ending with this. All the old niggas need to be fighting each other, bro. Keith Thurman, Jermall Charlo, Earl Spence. Them niggas need to fight each other, bro. These young dudes need to be fighting each other, man.
I think Spence wants
I
a
think Keith
title, and if he's
versus Earl
gonna get
Spence
it,
is a
he
good
needs to try to
fight.
get from Xander first. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, man, on the same channel, Josh, on the same channel that Michaela Mayer just fought on, bro, on Tubi, the Top Rank Classic channel, man. No, I'm
Hey,
saying,
what? I didn't know they had their own channel on Tubi.
Yeah, they got their own Top Rank Classics channel, man. That's the one that Michaela Mayer just fought on, man.
That's the watch shit. Bob Aaron, what's going on, man?
I don't know, but the fact that he already,
Bob Aaron's doing bad.
I'm worried now because the fact that his card is going to be on January 31st and he still ain't announced a deal, so his first 2026 card is going to be on that channel, man. I'm worried to see what the hell going on with him, man. When y'all going to get a TV deal, man?
I don't know why talking about what PBC doing. PBC doing good, yo. For real. Top Rank the one who's going to free TV.
Hey, KO, I'm going to email you the snippet that I got from that interview, bro, where he was talking about all the obstacles.
The channel, I'll be joking and shit, but the channel is cool, man. Like, we getting boxing, but I can't, when I be trying to tell my homies and shit to watch fights and shit, I can't be telling them, you know what I'm saying, watch it on Tubi, because they associate Tubi with low budget movies and shit.
Yeah,
so
like ghetto movies.
Hard to get them to on that.
The old school shows like Matlock and In the Heat of the Night and shit.
They be having them ratchet ass Tubi movies.
We got a new Matlock. That shit fire. It's a new one.
It's pretty good.
We got a new one, like a remake.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's a remake, but they got the old
white lady
from the family.
Who's Matlock?
Very movie, the white lady.
Who's Matlock?
That shit fire.
Who's Matlock?
Who played Matlock?
Oh.
All right, we got to end the show with that. Karen said, "Who's Matlock?" We got to end the show.
No, I know who it is. No, I'm saying who's the actor that plays him now?
They made her the woman. I'm telling you, if you listen, bro, they made her the woman off of the family that plays Tyler Perry movie and shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Catherine Bates.
But yo, man, shout out to all y'all. I appreciate y'all. It's 10:30. I gotta go. Shout out Miss KO. Shout out everybody in the building. Hey, y'all go subscribe to our vlog. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Let me drop the vlog. Subscribe to the vlog. Subscribe to the vlog. We got some content coming, man. We've been behind the scenes working, trying to get this content out, man. Here go the vlog right here, man. Subscribe to the vlog, man. Get right on that vlog, man. There we go. Boom. See y'all soon. We out of here.